as the group heads out from Bryn Shander. Wagon and dog sled loaded up. Who do we find where in the various bits of the goblin wagon and the dog sled? Is it Velen and the kobold on the dog sled again?
Yeah.
Zombie kobold, I should say. Okay, and the cart.
I think I am driving.
Okay.
And I'm next to him.
Yeah, probably.
I think I'd be by one of the windows, maybe the left window, just kind of sharpening my halberd, working on cleaning my weapons.
Yes, Moonbrook has learned her lesson from sitting on top of the cart. So I think we find Moonbrook, Cheppy, Ariel, and Nissa inside the goblin cart, with Mortis and Ray driving out front.
My legs are swinging underneath me. I'm sitting next to Ray.
What's the weather look like right now? I'm not casting Drew. I'm just in general looking around.
About average. It's been mostly clear. You all, traveled to Targos and came back, and it's been maybe when you last cast Druidcraft, you saw that it was going to be clear basically for 24 hours or so.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say when all is said and done, all the traveling and whatnot, it's probably been about 5 hours since then. Something like that.
Oh, okay. So
you haven't slept for the day, You all just kind of headed out from Bryn Shander after getting some supplies and things. Assuming I would guess that you were going to just rest in Velen's tiny hut when you needed.
Right, I think we were planning to go for just a little bit and then shack up for the night.
yeah.
Yes.
I think okay. So should we push to get close to Targos and then stop, or what are you guys thinking?
You just come from Targos?
Yeah, but no, we're Bryn Shander. We're going back. We're going towards Targos right now. I just didn't know if you want to get all the way to Targos or stop somewhere along the way and rest. Or...
Didn't I get the tail of the dragon to Targos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we're going back to Targos.
Well, we got to go past Targos because that's.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we have to get to the water way out there. But
Right.
we should probably be rested before we're off the roads completely.
I'm up for anything. So, whatever.
I guess it depends on whether or not we're more likely to find shelter at Targos.
Well,
I mean, we have shelter. So.
Yeah, I mean, we've got shelter. Yeah, the only thing I was thinking about is maybe trying to burn a hole in the ice and do a little bit of fishing. I don't know how successful that'll be. I don't want to catch any fish. I kind of want to stay away from it. But if you guys want to do that, we can do that.
That might be good.
I have been thinking about making a fish trap.
You mentioned that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Is that something you just lower right down into the water, or just like?
I mean, I just set it and forget it.
Oh, okay. So.
Otherwise, you'll be fishing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I do have some fishing tackle.
All right. Taria, what do you think?
I just wondering if we're actually going in the right direction.
Okay.
Who has the map? I don't, want to go out of the way again when we should be going straight towards our destination.
Well, we'll travel fastest on the roads past Targos to, is that Bremen? The next town? To Bremen. And then at that point, things are going to slow down a lot.
Mm.
Well, thank you.
Well, but the longer we delay, more trouble can come our way on the way there. We seem to attract unwanted attention constantly. So I say we try to do as much traveling as possible. Get to a clearing if you want to fish, then do that. But at the moment, the more we dilly-dally, I feel like we don't really have good luck. You know. The
Okay.
more worn out we are, the worse this travel's gonna be.
That's true. I can do a couple rounds of berries if we need to feed the animals and us. I don't know how many rations we have between us though. I have none.
I have, oh geez,
I have none as well.
I have 4. Really wishing I didn't throw that
No way.
jug of mayonnaise at this point.
So yeah, I can do that just to keep us fed. And we can keep going. You know, we can push on through.
Is this a lake on the map here?
He points to Merdwalden.
Right there?
Yeah, but it's starting to get frozen over. It used to look a lot.
Right,
Like,
right.
you'd see when we got there just how much has because I
So
imagine
maybe
it's not-
we, all right, maybe we just make our way up towards that way, and then maybe see how far we can go, and then the northernmost point of Merdwalden Lake thing, whatever this is, we can then just camp there and get as much, like spend some days catching fish, and then when we're comfortable enough, we make our way north.
We could try, yes. It may be a challenge, but it might be worth a try at least for one day.
I think no matter what we do, it's going to be a challenge. As soon as we leave Brinchander, even if we stay, it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah. Okay.
True.
Well, keep going forward until someone says stop. I guess just let me know.
All right,
I
that's
have to
fine.
Yell up the Velen there because I imagine she's wanting to push through pretty hard too.
Right.
Does she have the frog, or do we need to speed up and try to catch her?
No, Velen should still have Jeppy's frog.
Okay, good. All right, yeah, I guess in for her in on the plans. To just keep going. I don't know if Velen's leading the way or if she's behind us.
So Ray, the answer is definitely yes to your question then.
Thank you. Okay.
Yep. So that's up to you. I don't know. Velen's the one that kind of knows where it is. She did mark it on your map.
Yeah, I think I would be in the front. Not like too far off, but relatively close.
Okay.
Yeah. Depending on how big the road is, because. Yeah, depending on how big, I mean, everything's covered in ice, but I'm probably trying to keep close to you. No, without trampling you, but probably off to the side, so I'm just within yelling distance.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll keep going.
Aye.
Let's keep on moving.
Yeah, and so I guess
March!
we'll, when we get close to Targos, I'll probably yell over to Velen, like, we'll just keep going for now. We'll just keep going.
All right, darlings.
You
Just
can
let me
hear
know when you
the
want to stop.
distorted voice of Cheppy through Frog. And you continue moving along the path, heading towards Targos. It takes about I believe about I think it's 2 hours.
Yeah, I remembered something like that.
Yes, 2 hours to reach Targos. But eventually you can still see the bits of smoke still in the air as you arrive at the city of Targos.
Is it white smoke or black smoke?
I don't know which one is the one that is
Black is still burning.
yeah.
White is clear.
Yeah, I suppose that the remnants of the ash and whatnot from the city, it's thin and it is mostly pretty white.
Oh, look at that. Looks like Targos isn't on fire anymore.
Yeah.
I wonder who's left inside the city, if anyone.
Yeah,
I don't know. I imagine, in a couple days, some of people from Brinchand are probably going to come see what's left. I mean, if they can, they'll send out parties to all the towns and see what's still there and what's not.
if anything, they can salvage the wood. Maybe expand Brinchander.
A lot of charcoal for burning. I mean, that's something.
I don't know. If I was from Targos, I would want to go back to Targos.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to be a day longer in somewhere that's packed to the rim. Things are getting all kinds of interesting over there, to say the least, with all the heretics running around, worshipping this goddess.
Yeah, I
We
don't.
just don't have much to come back to.
Half the village should be spared. The walls are still up for the most part.
Yeah, it's a better start than.
It's either that or trolls take over. Or
You are approaching Targos. Do you wish to stop, or do you keep going?
I don't have a reason.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep going. As we do, I'm definitely trying to see as much as I can into it, see if there's people milling about doing anything.
Oh, there's probably people outside. Yeah, I mean, you can probably see people sort of staring at you as you approach. As you approach the town gates. You can see people kind of like waving off the city, as you're approaching, and there's probably people that are making this slow trek, covered in soot, maybe trying to clean off some of it as they leave the city, heading for Bryn Shander.
That was a pitiful sight.
Yeah, it's pretty grim. Hi there. Hi.
All we can do is what we're doing. We've helped them as much as we can. If they are to rebuild, they have to start on that on their own.
I mean,
All
I
we can do
agree
is
with
give
you.
them a chance.
Yeah.
I agree. We have been doing stuff for the people ever since we started out here. It's been non-stop, back to back. The only ones that have been put in extreme danger over and over again is us. Hopefully it inspired them to take up the mantle and start doing stuff for themselves, maybe training themselves even better for something that could happen like this. Maybe they'll be prepared for the next. So just try to look for the light in the darkness when it comes down to it.
And the people are hardy here. I think they'll mourn, and it'll take some time, but yeah, I'd be really surprised if these, that survival spirit doesn't kick back up within all of them, and they get back out there again.
You can see Velen starting to take a strange path up ahead, and I think you remember that the road to Bremen was out.
Right.
Velen is starting to sort of find like a way up onto the snow and sort of going a bit off-road as you pass Targos on your right.
I would go ahead and tap the frog. Is this thing on?
Oh, Jeffy's getting a message. Is
We're going to be
this thing
taking a little
on?
bit of a detour, darling.
Oh, Velen says that she's taking a bit of a detour.
Why?
Okay, she's taking a bit of a detour, so watch out, Ray.
Because the road is out.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right, because we...
The road's out.
I got it.
Animal handling check for me, please, Ray.
Oh, I was 2 seconds from saying to Mortis, can you watch on that side for me? All right, here we go.
Okay.
Mortis
Oh,
can be
yeah.
helping you. We'll say you have advantage.
Oh God. Okay.
I don't know if I'm much of a help for these things, but it's all right.
16.
Okay. Yeah. It takes a little negotiating. You maybe find the spot where Velen's sled went up, and there's a bit of flattened snow there to get up onto the main portions of the snowdrift. Immediately upon doing so, and you would even see Velen struggling a bit, things slow down. The road has packed down snow and some ice and whatnot. It's significantly easier to travel. You're now sort of traveling on more of the tundra sort of, heavy, unpacked snow. So the axe beaks, their legs are sort of digging into the snow, and you're going about half as quickly now.
I'm gonna start strapping on my snowshoes.
As we're driving, I'm just gonna pay attention to the axe beaks and try and watch for their fatigue, because I know this is gonna be hard on them. So as soon as I start to see them struggle a little bit more than they normally would, then I'll talk to everybody that we should probably stop.
So Ray relays this information to the rest of you. What are you doing?
We have not had a long rest since dragon attack, have we?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we had one.
Oh, you had the rest in Velen's tiny hut.
Oh, okay, sweet. So I get things to do. All right, thank you.
Teriel's just looking over notes, making notes, taking in everything that Velen said to him privately, quote unquote, and just making sure they're stored and referring back to him, names of items, and just kind of keeping it to himself, and just looking out and keeping an eye out. Like, he's turning every so often. His back is against the window, his shield is covering it, but he's turning every so often to look out to see how their surroundings look. That's about it.
I also definitely would be trying to look for a way to bring us back onto any form of like an easier terrain to kind of be traveling on.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check, Velen, which is the equivalent of a wisdom check.
Okay. 13.
Okay. Unfortunately, there's just no road here anymore. It's been covered by a blizzard, from what you can tell. And probably has something to do with either that one that came through with the Shardolin Dragon, or you do remember one that happened that was pretty severe, maybe about a month ago or so, when you were kind of new to Icewind Dale. That one was particularly pretty bad. It lasted like a long time, and maybe you even remember hearing about like, the road to Bremen is snowed over. It's going to take some time to dig it out, something along those lines. But from what you can tell, it's just tundra out here. It's just the way it is.
Is there no end in sight to this?
Velen is yelling. She says, is there no end in sight to this?
There may not be an end until we reach the sea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can get out and walk if having less weight in the car may help.
It might, but I mean, she's struggling up there. Cheppy, can you relay to her that, I'm sort of going to go off of what she thinks with the dogs pulling the sled when we should stop, because I know that the axe beaks they're struggling already. So.
Okay.
Velen. This is Cheppy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So Ray said to tell you that we should probably stop if things get too hard.
All right. I'm gonna take a look at the dogs. How are they doing?
They're okay. They could probably go for a little while. I mean, you haven't been traveling too long, and you've been traveling on the road. They could probably, if you guys do make it to Bremen, they could probably use a rest after that.
Chappie.
Gabby is still here.
Wonderful. What if we wait until Bremen? My dogs seem to be all right until around there, I suppose. They're quite energetic. How are the axe beaks?
Ray, how are the axe beaks?
Do they look tired or are they all right? Sort of similar, like they've been traveling,
Yeah.
they're doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that you're gonna probably have to take some breaks along the trek out to the Sea of Moving Ice. It's definitely
Okay.
gonna be harder to travel.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just relay that too, that I think we can probably make it to Bremen. That's a good place to stop.
Okay, Bremen's a good place to stop.
Right, then. I'm just gonna take my fur and kind of cover the frog so I don't have to look at it.
Probably appreciates it.
That's very rude.
I'm just
Gabby
keeping you
liked-
warm.
Gabby really liked looking at the stuff there.
Oh, I'll make a little eye hole then for you. Just don't let
That's
me.
better.
There we go. Oof.
As the trip continues, for what should be a little bit shorter of a time, but with the difficult traveling without a real road, you come across the frozen, or mostly frozen, Shanegarn River. And nearby you can see the smoking city, the village, I guess, of Bremen.
I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if we can pull over somewhere where there seems to be a little bit more of like a clearing where we could put the hut.
And I'll follow.
It's pretty much all open. Bremen is not walled off. You can still see, smoke trails, and be mostly kind of clear and white, but it's generally pretty open sort of place.
Yeah, I'll probably want to pull off somewhere where the smoke isn't like directly going to be hitting us.
You can see Velen begin to pull over, finding a spot.
Over here.
Okay, I got it. And then, as soon as she finds a place to stop, I stop. Yep.
After about, I'd say, when all is said and done, you've been traveling for maybe 3.5 to 4 hours. It's late in the day. I think after some guesstimation, you can assume that it's probably about, nighttime. You're all pretty tired at this point after traveling. It's probably a good time to stop as well. But you can see the Shanegarn River sort of frozen over. There's, snow covering sort of dilapidated now houses, mostly burned, docks that have sort of been destroyed, and a few businesses on the river that have been sort of, destroyed by the Charlatan dragon, one can assume.
Well, are we all prepared to bunker down for the evening? Or do we have other things we need to do?
Are we near the river?
Yeah, you're probably
Okay.
right across the river from Bremen.
I think Teriel's gonna stand up and look at Mortis to be like, "Hey, are you sleepy or are you tired?"
I'm good to go. I can keep going. It's a little chilly and a little nipply, but it's good.
Yeah, well, let's hang out together, eh? Let's go get some. Let's go see what the river's like. What do you say?
Yeah, all right, sweet. Let's do that.
All right, bring whatever tools you need.
Well,
Okay, I got them all right here.
give me a minute so I can like feed the animals, and then I'll come with you because I can make a hole in the ice for you. So just hold on, and then I'm just gonna cast Goodberry and feed the dogs.
All right,
and-
maybe we just wanted to have our own little bro time without you. That's
Well,
what
look,
it was.
that's fine.
It's quite
I'll
all right.
I'll hang out with the girls. It's fine.
You can come
Fine.
with if you want.
Or we could all go with you.
Yes, I do have fishing tackle.
Or we could all go. All right, we'll just have to have.
Maybe
We'll have to
you
postpone
can
the
walk
bro
off
date.
on your own, and Ray can make a hole for us, and we can fish.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just let
Oh
me just-
no, darling, we'll all go by the river. Come on. Come.
All right. Well, and then I'm throwing the berries in the animal's mouth until they're all fed, and then. All right.
You check that one's paws and make sure it's all right.
Okay.
You take
I'm
a look
looking-
at
I'm-
one of the dogs.
All right, bud. You all right? All right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just taking a look. Okay.
Oh, I think he likes you.
Yeah, I'm good with animals. All right, babe.
All right, I'll meet you all by the river then.
All righty, let's go. Yeah, let's you meet us there, guys. All right.
Oh no, we'll make our way
Let's
now.
go,
Come,
Ariel.
let's go, everyone.
It's fine. I'll check.
No, we're going. Come.
Come on, Terrio.
All right.
All
Right.
right.
Everyone is
guess
sort of.
I do as I'm ordered, so I'm following
I
Felon.
mean, you guys just kind of head down to the river. There's a slight incline in some of the snow. You can smell the ash and the remnants of the town. You know, it's that smell that you have that maybe at first sort of feels a little bit homey for a moment. That smell, that sort of fireplace-like smell that you have during winter, you know, where you can imagine yourself by a warm fire, but as soon as you sort of realize what that smell is, you know, it fades quickly.
Yeah.
I just kind of shake my head and don't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Is there any wood or anything near us? Dead trees or anything like that?
There's burned houses.
Yikes.
Okay. Well, while
There's
everyone's
a,
setting up,
um,
Terrell's. Yeah.
There is like a small, patch of land with a business on it that's kind of burned down. There's probably
Okay.
some there.
Okay. Yeah. Wherever Terrell could reach, he's gonna see whatever wood is on the ground or whatever, and pick it up and see whatever cloth of some sort of any type is on the ground or around from
So
the
if you-
remnants.
Are you gonna head into town? Like, just to give you an idea of where you are here,
Right.
I'll sort of just indicate on the map. You are all, on this side of the bank, on the eastern side, right?
Oh, wonderful.
And you're kind of like, that's basically open, so that's kind of what made sense to me in terms of you
Okay.
setting up some sort of camp if you weren't going to set it up in town. So you'd be heading down off the bank, towards the river here, and the river's, pretty wide.
Yeah, I won't be crossing that.
Well, it's
Is there
frozen.
any-
I mean, it's frozen over. You can.
Yeah. Yeah, Tara's gonna set his happy ass right there. Look around for any trees or remnants of wood that's around. Maybe not burnt wood, but is there any like dead trees or anything like log or like anything covered by snow on the ground, anything like that? No.
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. Rock, maybe anything like that.
Make a survival check.
Okay. Survival checks are fun.
And
Hey.
Bremen was evacuated as well, right, Wack?
My bad. I meant normal, but I guess it would have been
No,
the first.
Bremen was not evacuated.
Oof.
21. So you're probably you might find some. I'd say you find some maybe iced over rocks and whatnot. They're kind of like a few, maybe some boulders that are kind of like iced over, and if you dig a little bit, you could probably find some rocks and whatnot around them. But there's really not any trees. You might see some in, like if you were near the Lonely Wood, but there's just not too many around here.
Okay. Yeah. So Terry will gather as many stones as possible and start using, I guess, the shield almost, really, to just kind of dig try to dig to the ground area, like the dirt.
Okay.
And place them in a circle formation. And he's like, well, if you have any spare wood or anything on you, broken javelins or broken anything, we can throw it in there. Maybe start a fire. Maybe Vela can put up the
Jeff, you can just start a bonfire.
Oh. Will your bonfire be big enough for? I was thinking like making like maybe we have a spit inside the. Maybe we can bring that out here. Yeah. Or
we could
put it inside.
just keep it warm inside, toasty, the tap in the cart.
Yeah. Put it in the hut. Yeah. And then we if we get lucky to catch fish, we can make something of it. Yeah.
Well,
Start with the catching.
We'll catch fish.
I also hate to suggest it, but where we're going is going to be very barren, and we could use all the supplies we can get. So, if after perhaps we get a rest, mayhap we might want to check out the city. We don't have to, but coming from a realistic perspective on this, it may be best to check, since no one will be using what is there currently.
Shall we do that first? Because I'm super down to go camping and to rough all this with all of you, but I think that's a good idea. Maybe we don't need to spend a lot of energy in roughing it when we could probably just go and get some supplies from town. If it's even a town.
Food
Yeah.
left?
If there's anything left, I guess it's worth just maybe looking around and seeing if there's even any buildings standing. Because if they're not... Yeah.
Well, okay, you guys can go do that. I will stay here, and you can dig the hole or do whatever you need to do, Ray, and I will begin the fishing and pulling up as much. So it doesn't, we can tackle two things at once. We don't have to.
Sure.
Do you have fishing tackle?
I do not, but he said he was going to build a trap, so...
I'm going to build a trap.
Well, I will give you my tackle if you stay, and I will
That's
go
cool.
with
We can
Ray
make two holes, put a
You
trap
did
down
have-
in one, and now fish in
You
another.
did have one extra one that you got from Bryn Shander as well.
That'll work.
This might be a little weird, but I can swim around and look to see if there's any fish grouped in an area.
Wouldn't that be really cold?
Because- So
That's useful.
no, if I'm, God, if I turn into a
He is a
knucklehead
fish.
trout,
He
it's
could
awful. But if I do
withstand.
that, I can get into the water. I can look. I can come back out, and then I can.
What if something else is down there that's going to, I don't know, make you have one of those... There's a couple of things I'm worried about. First of all, you have a memory of, something that happened to you. Secondly, something
I know. I'm
eating
just
you.
trying to be useful.
I
don't
might
want to do
be-
it.
And then if it eats you, then we eat that, and that's going to just be weird.
Wait,
What if I
wait,
catch
wait,
you?
wait. I might
Okay.
be able to do something if you do make some sort of a hole.
Okay, I can do that.
You remember on the wall that spell I cast? The eye?
Yeah, when you were. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
What was this? A spell? What was the spell?
It's our spell. I don't know what
It
it's
was a
called.
spell.
She made an...
Wait, yeah, what was it?
A magic one.
I'll make a hole. I'm gonna get to the waters.
Two holes.
Two holes. I got
One
it.
for the trap, one for me to actively,
Okay. I will get to the water's edge and I will cast
So-
Flame Sphere. Oh,
Okay.
yep.
Ray, you know that the river is probably not a great place to catch knucklehead trout. The river does sort of join with Mare Duwalden just a bit north there. You can see on the northeastern side of the map. That's more the lake proper. They don't really like the rushing water too much.
Okay. Okay. Would I know what sort of fish we would get out of here, or if there would even be fish? Would I know that?
Knucklehead trout is the common fishing haul in these places for sure.
So, it's a gamble anyway. So, okay. I'd go ahead and I'll cast Flame Sphere. I'll let's see how long it lasts. It lasts for a minute. So
are you gonna do it here on the Shane Garn River?
How if so we'd have to go higher up to Mare Duwalden, which is a little bit north of there, right? So it's just a little walk for us, sort of.
Yeah, you basically have to cross the river, or you can stay on this side technically and follow this side to the northeast if you want.
So I'll relay that to them now. So we have to go a little bit further north, just where the river opens up into Mare Duwalden, and then I can open some holes up. So if you guys
let's take the cart and go up that way then.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We just move them a little bit more.
Okay. You just kind of reposition. We'll assume that just takes like another 10 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes. And you sort of reposition yourselves on the lake proper. Getting a look at the lake, Mare Duwalden, it's pretty big for this area. It is, the second biggest lake, basically, and considered probably the best fishing lake that there is here. The ice just extends as far as you can see, basically, from Bremen. So any sort of fishing enterprises that were out of Bremen or Targos, they're either cutting into the ice or they are hauling out light boats across the ice until they get closer to the area of the lake that is still water.
Okay, so as soon as we reposition and I get to an area that looks like there's, as much as I can tell, there's going to be water underneath.
The biting wind from Reghead Glacier is just buffeting you the whole time. This sort of wide open area, this lake of ice, basically, with no stop to the wind, is just smashing you all in the face as you're making your way across the ice. It is very brutal as you make your way down to try and find a spot to fish.
I would suggest putting up that hut as soon as we find an area.
Oh, that is the plan, darling. You just tell me when.
Whenever we make it there.
Yeah.
Moonbrook, can I see that map?
Could
sure, Morty.
Thank you.
How far are we from East Haven?
Out of the hut?
I'm sorry, two people talking. What did you say, Nissa?
Could we fish directly out of the hut? Like, you create the hut however you want. So, could you make it over the place where we make the hole so we could fish from inside?
Like a fishing shack?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good question. I actually have to check on the spell for that one.
What a great thing to think of, though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Let's see. Leoman's tiny hut.
Would keep the
Round
wind
and
off.
above you, remain stationary.
Looks like it's a dome.
Yeah, it is a dome. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Yeah, so that would not work.
Oh, yeah. All right. That was still a great.
Just a thought.
Just flop it on the floor. Phew.
Yeah.
You could do it right nearby, though. It will serve as a buffet to the wind.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Yeah.
Right here, then?
Yeah, if you can, and then if you can just have whatever the entrance is, if you can face it this way, I
can put it wherever you want, darling.
And then
Just
Cheppy can put the bonfire here.
Yeah.
right.
And if we need it
Terrell's
inside the
gonna-
hut, then I can just make Cheppy can make another one.
Yeah, careful with smoke, though. We don't want to smoke out the hut.
Wait, yeah, how far are we from East Haven now that I'm looking at this map?
Pretty far.
Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're pretty far from East Haven.
Figured, because we're on the west side.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. I'll show you exactly how far. Lackadinishire is East Haven.
The other way. Okay, got
It's
it.
like,
All right. Thank you.
was it like
Oh.
16 hour with a good day of travel?
yeah.
Maybe.
19 miles direct.
Yeah, I just remember. I had that flash of memory of an enchanted fish hook, something that was over there.
Yeah, that's probably in ash right now.
That was a long time ago. Wow.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I
That could
remember
help us.
that.
Ye ancient quest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those are washed away.
Oof.
Okay, we'll plow right through it. It's got to be like, what, a level 1 quest? We'll just power speed run it. Speed run and get the hook.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, I'll go ahead and pull out my leather book and cast my hut spell. You'll see in a green cloud of fog and light that it comes up from the ground.
In the background, I take out a spyglass, and I'm trying my best to read anything on that paper.
Do you actually have a spyglass? They're like 1,500 gold.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I have the right tool for the job, so I have something that represents a spyglass.
Yeah. It's a shot
Close
glass. You just have like this. It's like a loop.
You can see a word.
Yeah.
It's the, right?
There's the twice in there.
That's a pre-show joke. You get the hut set up. Cheppy sets up a bonfire just outside. It seems like you're going to go fishing. Who is going to go fishing?
God. Okay.
Me, because everybody else is going on a trip. So
Just
we're
like
going to
that.
trap
Yeah.
and a fish.
I'm not fishing. I'm going to make the holes, but I will not do that.
I'm trapping, and then I'm... God, it's such a dumb idea. But I'm trapping. All right.
Okay. So Mortis is working on some kind of fish trap. Teriel, you're going to be fishing. Mortis had the fishing tackle. Basically, he in Bryn Shander, I guess, you guys had helped out some people, and they gave you fishing tackle as an extra sort of reward.
Right.
So you have one extra, and Nissa's got one. So Teriel is assuming I'm taking the extra one. Okay.
Or he could set up some kind of how they show on TV. I don't know if that's one of those did it for real, but how you jam the thing, create some kind of whippily doodah with some rocks and jam the thing
You want
inside.
to create,
of
the
it.
you
official
want to
term.
improvise a fishing tackle is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, well, yeah,
But
like
you
have it set
have
up,
one.
like
I don't know. I think he was on the right track.
yeah, you know. Have
Just
set
jab
up-
it in, darling. Go for
Yeah,
it.
jam it in there and let it do its thing, and I'll be doing my thing.
Uh-huh.
At the same
And I've heard
time.
that before.
I wish I still had that barrel of good meat because I'd pour you. what you
That's what I was talking about. Like having it in the dirt, so to speak, and it like when you see it move, you grab it. You're like, oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know.
Well, I'm going to do that, but I don't know to even be here for it.
I think
If it's possible.
I'll ask you guys where you want me to breach the ice. Where
You tell me, fish brain.
Maybe just make 3 holes, one for the trap, and one for Teriel, and one for me, a little further out. So that
Okay.
we
I mean, if you
try
want to
do
make
3
one,
spots.
I can go ahead and send my eye through to take a look and see if there are any schools together. That's up to
Yeah.
you, though.
That'd be great.
that's true. Okay, so we'll just do one close to the hut for now, just in case we get lucky. So I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere, and I'm going to. Now, this only lasts for a minute, so I don't know if I can get all the way through the ice. I'm going to start the process of trying to make a hole into it.
Oh yeah, this is not easy by any means. Basically, hold the flaming sphere in the ice, pressed against the ice, and slowly, ever so slowly, you can start to see like a divot forming in the ice. If it only lasts a minute, you probably have to recast it.
Yep, then I will. Yep.
I think
soon.
while I'm watching this happen, I reach into my bag of holding. I pull out a large auger about 6 inches in circumference, and then I'm able to diameter, and then I'm able to just start to crank and start chewing into the ice.
Yeah, it's basically a large hand drill is what that is for anybody that's curious. It's got like it's a flat top, so you can put your hand on it and just crank it's like a big screw, and it just kind of
making a big punch right in the ice.
drill right through.
That's the noise.
Mortis's drill is going way faster than the fire ray.
If I see this, I'm gonna go. If we have to make any more holes, let's do that. But I'll keep
smaller
going.
though, to be fair.
Yeah, this will be
I
big,
think you could
guess.
tell.
Oh, the knucklehead won't fit.
No,
there's no
fucking
way.
There's no way. It's gonna fit. No fucking way.
Well, let's just say you got it started. You can put your fire inside that hole and spread it.
Oh, that's
wider.
true. Actually,
It's okay. I have a larger auger in this bag of holding.
You know what would have been as I'm second, into the second cast. I'm gonna say, what would have been smarter if you had done that, and then Velen had done the eye, and then I did this. But oh well.
Is there a hole in the ice right now? Is it at least an inch?
It's fine. I just really want to just I don't know, just sit here and hope for the best while you guys go into town and go do whatever merry thing you have to do, so it won't take all day.
But there's a hole in the ice, at least 1 inch, yes? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and rip a bit of my fur off of the fur coat and cast Arcane Eye.
You see this eye start to appear. It sort of blinks and looks around.
Sweet.
All right, make way. I'm gonna go ahead and try and start moving the eye through the ice and into the water and see if I see any fish.
Sure. It sinks through the ice, which, by the way, pretty fucking thick, this ice. It's like...
I'll say.
A foot to two? It
yeah,
has to be,
it's
right?
probably a foot deep of ice.
Yeah.
And the eye sort of sinks down. Goes down into the water. So dirty, and it's so dark down there, you're barely getting any indications of light as you look down. But it has dark vision, yes?
It does have dark vision out to 30 feet, yes.
Yeah, so there's just kind of this weird, some kind of understanding that it is so dark down here. Maybe you see things a little bit differently. Maybe it's kind of like black and white or something. But you can see particles and stuff moving along the river, and you look down and you can see these giant fucking fish swimming about. They're huge. They are not like the size of a like a bass or something. We're talking the size of like a big tuna.
A seal?
Like a tuna fish, like if you've ever seen one like at the market or something in Japan where they have these like auctions on these fish. They're huge, like this thick, they're huge. And the knucklehead trout looks a little bit like...
I got a 5 head.
It does.
That's good. That's good.
It does. It looks kind of... Oh, can I not show you guys this? That's a bummer. I thought this was a handout.
Let me just give it a goog. I'm sure it's there.
It's got booby head.
I think
Like
you
two
did
boobs.
show us once.
It looks.
Yeah.
It's
Double
massive.
Ds.
It looks like a whale, but a fish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that thing is
Yeah.
ugly. I just
A
looked
little
it up.
red beluga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right,
ugly, but it
great.
tastes
Now I have to look
fantastic,
it
right,
up,
Ray?
too.
Yes.
Yes.
I want one right now.
All right. Well, how big are these tackles? Because
Oh no, they're made to fish for knucklehead trout.
Okay. I'm
I
about
mean,
to
they
say
have
we're
a.
gonna have to have a crank.
Yeah, they have.
yeah.
I mean, they've got a sturdy, like a sturdy, whatchamacallit, the tackle on them. But yeah, they're big fish. This is not easy to do.
I'm gonna have to
And about
buff
how far
myself.
out did I have to move my eye until I was able to see a group of them?
There are no groups of them. They kind of.
Oh, it's just one.
Yeah, they
Okay.
kind of
around.
swim around. They're somewhat aggressive kind of fish, so they fight a lot and they kind of butt heads. So you might see, a couple of them fighting here and there.
Sick.
Well, I found some on the bright side of things.
Already?
Good. Where? Good.
Want
Where?
to wrap your lips
Fantastic.
around one of
They're
those?
kind of scattered. The one's over there. I point in the general direction that I moved my eye.
Great. So this is a good spot then. Good job. All right.
So this was my idea. I was gonna catch literally any fish, didn't matter what it was, and then I was gonna kill it and chum the water with it. So to get more activity here, and then we fish.
Uh-huh.
How about we take the first one and cook it and then split it open and gut it, and then
we
cook it
throw
and then
that
eat
shit in the water,
The guts, yeah.
chum it up
sure.
a bit.
You can do whatever you want with that. Make your own mayonnaise for all, okay? All right.
And you're gonna be sorry when I have like 8 billion knucklehead trout.
Yeah. No,
And you'll be like, oh wow, how's your one fish over there? I got 7.
I mean, I was agreeing with you, but okay.
It's not a contest, darling. We're just trying to
Yeah,
survive.
It is a
Yeah,
contest.
any amount of fish is good.
Okay.
Ray?
All right. So you're taking
Yeah.
him with you, right? Or
Now a contest.
Yeah, Ray, you know about knucklehead trout. It's a traumatic experience for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're not cannibalistic fish.
That's not gonna work. It's fine. Just,
What do you mean? What do they eat?
They'll eat.
Goblin. Right, Ray. Goblin. Yep. Sometimes goblin falls in the water, these fish don't have anything to eat, and then they just nip away until pieces, flakes of skin, flesh, and then sometimes muscle comes off. They eat whatever they can, but they don't eat each other. So that's great.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just focusing on the fire. I'm
I
shivering,
can't fit in
but
that
not
hole,
from the
though.
cold at this point.
Hey, you should definitely put your leg in there. And then we might
No,
get
don't do that.
another-
Chumming up with my foot, my little tootsie.
Absolutely. See, now,
So,
teamwork.
are we going to continue this endeavor? Are we going into the city and finding things? Or are we doing that on the morrow?
Actually, how hard is the wind right now?
Pretty bad. It's blocked by the hut, but it's windy as shit.
So, if I turn into a raven, I'm gonna be fighting the wind, and that'd be really, really awful. Yeah, it's that level of difficult.
You could probably still do it. It's not gonna be comfortable.
All right. When I'm done here, I can fly around and take a look just so you guys don't have to walk around. I can just fly around and see if it's worth us even going into it. Does that sound good?
In your town?
All right.
Just
That could work. But there might be supplies that you might not see.
That's true, but I'm gonna see if the houses are collapsed, if there's anything left, remnants. I mean, once I get low enough, I'm sure I can.
Terrio and
Question.
I mean, if you want to go in, that's fine. I'm trying.
I say we leave it for the morrow and just get some rest.
we could do that as well.
Whatever's good with me.
That's not a bad idea. Spend the rest of the night just fishing and then spend the day tomorrow doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Question for the dungeon master. How far is Karkalak from here?
Ooh, pretty far.
Damn it. Okay.
I'll tell you what. Make a survival check for me, Morty.
Okay. And what if I have something called Ice Goblin Heritage? Where I can essentially
What you can what?
call upon the hospitality of my people? and also
what does it have
double
to
the
do
foraging
with?
abilities.
What does it have to do with?
I don't know what
map?
I don't know what the survival. I don't know what the survival is here.
Okay,
but I will do it.
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
Perfect. That's a 1. Natural 1.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Okay, sweet. All right. I have an idea.
Yeah. What's up?
Sorry, I didn't mean to. It wasn't. It's not really an idea, as it is probably an epiphany.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good chance that some of the people, the denizens from Karkalok, have made their way into a town that needs to be scavenged. So, I could sneak off and see if there's anybody of my old pals from Karkalok here. And then if there are, then I could see if we can start trading and see what they found and stuff. And if they are here, then they'll give us safe passage. Otherwise, a group of people who aren't goblins just showing up is probably not going to make them happy. So if they are here, at least I'll be the ambassador to our group and to Karkalok. In case there are others. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I think we should just go in together, and if anything gives us trouble, we kill it.
But what if they're goblins? What if
I don't care what it is. If something attacks me, I'm going to kill it.
It would be good to save our strength if we don't have to fight as much as I like to fight.
You back away from a challenge, do you?
No.
I don't back away from challenge. Speaking of which, I gotta make this trap.
It doesn't even like.
Terio's fishing.
Oh, you don't even.
That.
I'm doing this.
She just looks at Bella and like, seriously. This is
maybe
Icewind Dale.
maybe we'll just spend the night here and we'll go in the morning. All right, I'm gonna start making this trap now,
And I think he's going to start taking apart. He's going to stand his crossbow up in the 6-inch hole that he has. So there's a bit of line that goes down. He's going to take a piece of that ripped cloth that he claims is from Drizzt Do'Urden's cloak. He's going to put that on a bit of fishing tackle and also onto a hook, and he's going to drag that down in there, and then he's going to tie the other end to the trigger, and then it's going to loop up to the string. So when the trigger pulls, it'll launch the whole entire apparatus up into at least snag the fish.
So Mortis is actually using the bit of fabric that he is confident is Drizzt Do'Urden's cloak.
It's gonna be good luck.
Alrighty.
Oh no! Don't.
What do you mean?
Okay.
He gives it a
the
kiss.
book once.
And then he ties it up and lowers it down, hooks it to the string, hooks it to the trigger.
Are you using your right tool for the job?
Yeah, and then he buries it into the ice.
Okay.
And
So
then he
just to be clear, who is using fishing tackle? It's Nissa and Teriel.
Yeah, away from whatever the fuck he's doing.
Okay. We can assume that you've made. We can assume that you've made these holes maybe 10 to 20 feet apart.
In the background, there's more just like.
Yeah, he's doing the whole fucking laboratory over here.
Perfect.
Yeah, and Teriel's bundled up in his furs. He's sitting pretty over here.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
It's time to fish.
And then I walk back over and wait.
I have backed so far away from all the hole. I'm in the hut, looking through it because it's transparent, right? So that's where I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into.
Yeah, I'm just.
How's it
Alrighty.
going, Teriel? How's it going? I'm fishing right now. I don't even need to watch.
You say over there. Don't
I
scare
don't need to stay over there. That's the bait of the trap. I can stay over here and hang out with you, buddy.
No, I think you should watch your trap because that thing might break. You know how your
That will never break. Are you kidding me?
Okay. Teriel kind of turns his back and just keeps watching the hole.
I just look over at Mortis because this trap seems to be making some kind of noise and just kind of look and then look down at my fishing tackle.
There it is. I was looking for the handout here. That's what the knucklehead trout look like.
Sweet.
Okay. So everybody that is trying to fish for some knucklehead trout, you begin your fishing experience here. This is going to be an hour of time that is passing as you're fishing for knucklehead trout.
This is a level stone mile up if I'd ever seen one. A level stone mile up is what I said.
Really not. I would like wisdom survival checks from those that are using these fishing holes to fish for some knucklehead trout, as we'll see how you fish for the hour.
Survival?
Is that wait? So
Okay.
survival.
Disadvantage, right? Since we're using material. All right, cool.
Do I have any
Survival
shovel?
check.
I was gonna say I gotta say this openly.
normal?
I'm gonna make a bet with Velen. Be like, who do you think's gonna get
Oh, this
the
is
biggest
good.
fish? Who's gonna get it?
Well, I mean, it's going to be exciting to watch either way, but I'll wager Nissa will be the only one to get any.
I think Mortis, when no one's looking, is going to open up one of the bottles of healing potion he has, and then pour it down into the hole, and hope to chum the water with healing potion.
What is he doing?
I see this, and I'm definitely going with Teriel. All right, fine. You got Nis, I got Terra.
All right. What are we betting, though?
I open my
A
meager
share of
coin.
knucklehead trap.
No, I open a meager coin, my coin purse, and I pull out 1 gold and I put it down. 1 gold.
Can I pay you back later if I lose?
Yeah, sure, absolutely, but I will hold you to it.
Sure thing, darling.
Ray, as this
Yep.
is happening, you understand how strong knucklehead trout are. This is no joke to catch these fish. The fishermen here almost risk their lives to catch knucklehead trout. It's legit difficult. They're very heavy, very strong, and very ornery. Now,
I don't think Mortis has ever even seen a knucklehead trout alive. So he's thinking that they're like,
yeah.
There's
Mortis
this little-
is pouring all kinds of shit down the hole. Just you see him like emptying strange vials and jars, like
takes out a piton and he punches a hole in one of his gold pieces and puts that on the lure as well.
Ray
now,
and Velen are just sitting back laughing hysterically.
Yeah, it's like this is great.
an hour passes. Near the end of the hour, Nissa, there's a bite on the lure.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
yes.
line break. Come on, come
Oh
on.
no,
break.
darling, I think she's going to get it.
No, it's gonna break.
I start slowly trying to pull.
Okay.
Fishing music.
As you begin to pull, holy shit, Nissa, you are like jerked to your feet. You dig your claws into the ice. You see Nissa come like flying up onto her talons.
She's
I
taking it.
have one.
Nissa,
Taking it.
It's
Shit.
biting
I need an
me.
athletics check.
Oh, jeez.
Teriel stands up and he
is the best
runs
person
to
to-
water.
Do this.
Oh, she's good.
This
I'm at the door.
is a contested check, however, and the
Do you need
knucklehead
help?
trout has
in its
advantage.
Oh god.
Let me see here.
Ray sees the fight and is at the door ready to run, but is saying pretty confident in
Teriel-
Nissa.
Let's see.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Yeah. Well,
Get
All
you.
right, Teriel's gonna stand up and he's gonna see
Fish.
Nissa is struggling and he's gonna cast Bless.
9 second thoughts about my trap.
wow.
This just became Final Fantasy. We're fighting fish. He's gonna cast Bless. And he's just like, Nissa! And he's like all serious and like whips his sword out and then like throws a ray of light on her and himself and looks at Mortis
Yes?
and then misses.
Nissa,
Thank you, Teriel.
struggling
Nah, he gets it too,
left,
dude.
struggling right. You sort of are moving with the fishing tackle. You're sort of dragged around, and you can almost feel your talons detached from the ice. What the fuck is on the other end of this line? Forcing back and forth. You are in for one of the hardest fights of your life. You are struggling as this knucklehead trout almost drags you down towards the ice. But suddenly, as you are whining, you pull, emerging from the water. You sort of stumble back as the immense size of this knucklehead trout, which is about the size of half of your body, just bursts forth from the water and flops onto the ice.
Can I make an attack?
Can I fall on my butt?
Sure, what are you gonna do?
Flops next to me.
Terrell's just gonna like run, slide, and like double hit with his sword on it in 2 areas.
Make an attack roll.
Yeah.
18 is a hit.
All right.
Yes!
Damage.
Yeah,
Oh, there's damage already.
That's 8 damage. You sort of slice into it. Teriel, you cut the fish like probably along near its gills, and you see it flop once, and then it stops.
Oh yeah. What the hell is that? I thought you said it was a fish. This is a.
It's
It's
a large one.
It's not even a fish. Is this what we're supposed to ride across the water to get to where we need to get to?
It's like a little bit smaller than
for
Mortis.
some time.
Mortis, the thing would have eaten you.
It actually might have eaten him.
Actually, I was very serious about eating goblins, but now
I didn't think you were so serious, and now I'm beginning to think you were.
Okay, do we need more than one of these damn things, or is this fine?
Give it time. Mine's still set.
This is good for now.
The camera like quickly smash cuts to Mortis's trap.
Crossbow.
And you can see there's like stink lines like going up from that hole. Like there's little cartoon skulls that float and fade away.
No, it's still time. Just give it time.
You probably killed a bunch, but they're just floating up on the ice now, and you'll never get them.
Oh, I'll get it.
I'll lean over to Ray. Always bet on the strong ones, darling.
All right. I'm gonna give her gold.
Unfortunately, Teriel, you had no luck over the course of the hour.
Ah, well, I never was taught fishing properly. It was all this stupid book reading and stuff. Tell you about reading.
Fricasseed mine quite effectively.
What about me, though? Huh?
You keep on going. I think you'll catch what
You got it.
later. Exactly. We'll just.
Can you leave that trap out overnight?
Of course I can. That's what a trap's for.
Perfect. Then come help me clean this.
Should we?
And I like pick
It's
up
wet.
the
It's already
fish
wet. It just
and-
came out of the water. As clean as it could be.
While they're doing that, Terrell's gonna just sit and try to see if he can catch another one because I think he thinks all the fish will be dead by the time Mortis's trap is.
I'm not poisoning the fish. I chum the water with healing potions.
I wonder if it would even like be edible after that.
I mean,
Probably delicious.
it'll be
Right, it's
diluted
gold
and
coins.
Rejuvenating.
rejuvenating.
Crunchy. What the fuck?
So rejuvenating. If you feel rejuvenated for more than 4 hours, see your local physician.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. So I'm just gonna take a gold and give it to Velen.
I don't actually want your gold, darling, but I want you to learn how to bet better.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, great. And then I put it in my purse before she has a chance to change her mind and put that away. I think looking at the fish out of the water, on the ice dead, I don't think I know how to feel, so I'm just going to turn around and just sit with my back to the wall while they do whatever they're going to do. And I'm just going to hang out.
I picked up the fish and I'm carrying it like I flopped it over my shoulder and holding it by its tail.
Oh
and
yeah,
just,
this
like,
thing's fucking
bringing
heavy.
it in.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm taking my
Sliding it on the
time
ice.
using my claws.
This is definitely, enough. Technically, if it's filleted well, and cleaned well, it's probably enough to feed everybody easily.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Even animals?
assuming they eat it, and they probably will. But yeah.
Birds and dogs? Yeah, probably.
So, yeah, who is cleaning this thing?
I think I'd probably drop it down near the fire pit. And if Mortis came in with me, did Mortis
Nope.
come in with me?
Nope. Mortis is back in his trap trying to master the trap.
All right. In that case, I would just get started on it myself.
Okay. Survival
Actually,
check.
no. I think he's confident in the trap. He'd probably come in with you.
Survival
you
check,
trap out.
Nessa. All right, a 12. It's not the best, but it's totally reasonable. Roll me. It's a big fucking fish. Roll me a d20. $16 rations worth of fish you get from this thing. Oh yeah.
Nice.
No, I mean, if you can manage to catch one, there's a reason that they're widely eaten here in Icewind Dale. They can be used in multiple ways. So Nissa, you actually do a good enough job that some of the actual the cranium of this thing, which can be used for like bone carving, which like scrimshaw, is still remains. You could have gotten even more out of this fish if you were a little bit more knowledgeable about how to clean it, but you did an okay job.
Can I have the guts? Can I have the guts? Can I have the guts?
Sure.
Thank you. And he scoops them up and runs outside.
Okay. I basically offer up a ration's worth to everyone that will eat it. And
Yeah,
then,
no thanks. Nope, I'm good.
Okay, maybe
Terrible.
Thank
He-
you.
he hasn't
Thank
eaten
you,
it.
thank you. I am saying thank you, but no thank you.
Well, he's not gonna just eat it raw. He's gonna cook it.
Well,
at least
are
Teriel
you
is.
fishing, Teriel, or are you gonna eat?
Yeah, he's gonna fish.
Okay. So, you can spend another hour trying to fish if you'd like. It is getting, you guys are pretty tired.
Right.
And it is nighttime. So, Teriel, please go ahead and make a survival check.
All right. Oh, baby.
Jesus.
22.
Oh, boy.
Maybe not even
So he's
that
not-
long after you start fishing again. You feel
Damn it.
a tug on the line.
He's like, oh shit. And then he just kind of like gets up and grabs it. And he's like, oh shit. And then he feels it. He's like, oh shit.
Wake up!
What? Oh,
We gotta watch
oh.
this.
Oh
Like,
God.
Sweet mother.
I'm
Teriel,
at the-
your
I'm at the door ready to
crampons
run.
are just scraping on the ice as you're getting like dragged closer and closer to the hole of the for the fish. You're approaching, and this thing is way stronger than you're anticipating. You saw Nissa struggling with this thing, and now I think you're realizing just how fucking strong these fish are.
It's like, fucking hell. I was like screaming.
Can I run out there and just like try to stabilize him? Like I just take hold of his waist
Sure.
and like anchor my legs. I
Okay.
got
She
you,
does
Teriel.
that? Hold on, I got something for you.
God.
Do I see this happen?
Yeah, he's pretty fucking loud. I assume everybody
Alright.
just kind of looks over.
I bend down, I grab a handful of snow off the ice and throw it in the air and cast invisibility.
Ontario?
No, on me.
Oh.
You better not fuck with my fish. Anyway,
No.
as this happens, he does a channel divinity nature's wrath.
Okay.
And this is going to be a 2-part spell. One for anybody that tries to intrude my space, get your ass ensnared. Ha! And
No.
this
Well,
is 10 feet.
it's for a creature within 10 feet that you can see.
Well, I would have seen him before, right?
Yeah, but it's only going to
Okay.
take effect.
So
if
anyway,
he's
all right. So
visible.
this is these vines gonna come up and grapple me and Nissa at the same time and just pull us back and hold us steady.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look
this
over
is
Velen and
handy.
say, I taught him that.
Oh, did you?
And he doesn't even know that he did it. It just kind of like happened. He's just like, ah! I just see these like Vines
see the
kinda
vines
wrap around them.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
They
That is so
crawl
awesome.
up off of the nearby land and sort of wrap themselves around the bottom of your legs, Teriel and Nissa. You feel them sort of encroaching. Teriel, I need an athletics check with advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my shears.
Oh. Nice.
So you can see Teriel and Nissa sort of battling with this fish and struggling as this thing is just fighting so hard. And now I get to make a roll, also with advantage. Ooh, that's close. Okay, so this is a fucking battle. This is like another fight has started. Teriel, you're trying to wind the fishing tackle, and it sort of goes back out. Periodically, Nissa, you have to kind of grab him as he's almost pulled from the vines wrapped around his legs. Teriel, your muscles are straining and rippling as you are just trying your best to pull this thing out of the water. It is fighting back and forth. It's swimming around. It must be swimming around in circles underneath the water and the ice. Back and forth, back and forth. Mortis, are you going to try and do something?
This is what a conundrum this
Be
is.
very careful what you do, because
Oh, I know. But it's the Mortis thing, so I think Mortis is gonna sneak up with his scissors and cut the line.
Okay, I need a stealth check with advantage, Mortis.
Okie dokie.
Asshole.
And this will be versus the passive perceptions of Nissa and Teriel.
Stealth with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
oh, he's gonna hate what I'm about to do.
A 17. Now, Nissa and Teriel, underneath your stats for your character, on the left, underneath is where the passive perception is. What are your passive perception scores?
Mine is only 13,
Where?
but
Underneath
I
your
have
stats,
danger
Oh,
there.
13, yeah.
13. Okay.
I can see this. I can see this.
Are you doing anything, Ray?
I'm gonna polymorph him into a rat.
It's a lot less punishment than
Wait a
what I was
minute.
gonna do. So
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, polymorph. Let's see, the actual polymorph spell.
Yep.
Because it might, you don't see him. Let me just clarify that.
Okay.
You would
Yeah,
see
it's what
footprints.
I can see within range.
Okay.
So it might not work.
You cannot see Mortis. You can only see the footprints. You see them sort of walking around like there's some snow maybe on the ice, and you see like you can see some footprints walking around near the fishing hole, but you can't actually see Mortis.
Oh God, I would. This is really bad. Oh, I'm gonna cast entangle in his area. Because I can see the footprints.
Absolutely.
Okay, because I was gonna cast on no.
So let me just see entangle.
Use this.
That
It
might
wasn't
be
for him.
That might be the same thing. Let me check. Nope. This is an area spell, so
Yeah,
it does
absolutely.
not require you to see him. Mortis.
Yes, strength check.
Springing up from all about, you can see vines growing through the ice, cracking the ice all around. And I'm going to, in fact, need a strength check.
I choose to fail it.
Okay. Suddenly, vines wrap around this invisible
Damn it.
figure, and
Oh, why'd you do that?
then
Just look.
Teriel.
Mm.
Finally, you get the fish. It's seemingly very close to the edge of the hole, and then you lean back. Nissa leans back.
You got this.
As it's going up, Teriel wants to cast Ensnaring Strike on it.
On the fish? Okay.
Since he already has vines.
Jeez.
Hell yeah! That thing is probably huge. We're ensnared. I don't want it slapping me. Not this face. All right.
So
Okay.
that's strange. You think he shot himself?
Wait. Is that did it go through? Oh wait, it didn't
I
go
don't
through.
see it.
Oh man.
There you go.
Okay,
to cast that at
ensnaring
level
strike.
2.
So ensnaring strike. So you have to hit it with a weapon attack. Please attack the fish. We'll say that you have
Damn it,
advantage.
please.
We'll say that you have advantage. It's just on the hook.
Yeah.
Okay, a 12 is still enough.
Nice.
Teriel, you hit it with your sword, and
He makes sure he doesn't do it like. Well, I guess he hit it for like fucking 12. Never mind.
yeah, you slice this thing, and it just slicing it down the side.
Can the guys follow Mortis, please? Thanks.
As the blade sort of tears along the flesh of the fish, you can see it sort of flop around for a moment, and then bursting forth. All these vines begin to wrap around it as it falls downward. Mortis,
Yes.
you're in an awkward position.
Really awkward position.
So I have a question. He's still invisible, right?
Yes.
And he was close to them that already had roots everywhere, right? So it might just look like it's a continuation of roots. So I'm sitting there holding this. I know Velen can probably see that I've cast it, but I'm behind them. So I'm like, don't turn invisible. I'm just saying this over and over and over again. I know they can't. I know Mortis can't hear me. Just don't turn invisible. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm just gonna hold it for a minute.
Okay. So
I'm going to then, realizing I was caught, drop my invisibility. Fuck. And
the invisibility begins to wear off. Teriel, I want a sleight of hand, I think, as you start to throw this fish towards Mortis.
Okay, with advantage.
the whole fish?
Yeah, he's dropping the fish on you.
Okay.
It's to avoid us from getting hit, but you just happen to be there. Is it advantage?
I take out
Just
my
a regular
bag of
one
holding
for
it.
this.
Oh,
No,
The extra vines there, that'd be a good place to throw it. So it didn't slide. Yeah, it's good.
don't worry. Good for you. My sleight of hand sucks.
A 10. Mortis,
-1.
you
Yes.
are currently entangled.
Yes.
Make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oof.
Oh, that's disadvantage. 13.
I think what happens is the fish actually heads towards you, Mortis, but there's a bunch of vines and things that kind of make it sort of and fall right by the vines nearby. Everyone in the area seems to be covered in these vines, and slowly but surely they retract.
That was fun.
What the hell are you doing here?
What? Oh, I was trying to help. Wait.
I look at him very suspiciously.
Wait a second.
Why were you invisible? How
Perfect.
would that be helpful?
Mortis does not seem very believable in this case.
I've
I think you
told
see
Velen
Gerald like
he's
this.
trying to. Well, actually, I don't know. I would only see the footprints, right? I think I just
Yeah, you
knew
only
he
saw
was
the
gonna be a
footprints,
shit. Yeah.
Oh, I think when I came back in, I tried to hide that I had scissors.
It's like, you son of a bitch! What are you doing?
So you're upset because you're the only one that doesn't catch anything with all your wiggly doodads over there. Okay, I see how it is.
That's not it. I was.
I
Yes.
guess more rations for us. He has to catch
Damn
his
it.
own since he wanted to let us starve out here.
Just give
And
it time.
Terrell just pulls off half the fish and hands half to Nissa. He's like, this is a giant one. Look at this. I've
Can I have the guts?
You did
never fished
quite well,
before.
Teriel.
Look at this. It's so beautiful. He like smacks it. Yes.
Which one was the biggest fish though? If you guys had to compare.
But he
I
had
mean-
help, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, but I mean, if you had to.
I mean, I rolled a
Judge.
22. I think mine's pretty.
Well, you still had help, darling. I'm not losing a goal to this man. Shut up.
Actually, it would be the first roll because that is the survival check to get the fish, and then you have to wrestle it.
Oh, well, that survival check was mighty long and hard as well.
So let's see. Teriel did get the bigger fish.
We only bet who.
Who caught one?
yeah.
So I guess we're at a stalemate.
Yeah, but
Although I will say that Nissa helped with the second one, so theoretically she caught 1.5.
No.
We will all have
Ariel's living in the
belly.
moment. He
That
walks
is
in,
what
he's
matters.
like
1.5, darling.
taking
No.
off his hood, and he's just
Maybe.
like, food for everyone. And he's like, drops the fish down. He's like, now who wants to clean it? Because I don't do that.
I
Never
think
learned.
Morty should clean it. I cleaned mine.
I don't think. No, I'll clean it my damn self then. And like he says, it's
I
not
have the
putting
guts.
around it.
Okay.
I have the guts.
Ooh.
If
I'm
you stay
going-
out there, maybe.
Yeah, I got a strap. I got it.
Ooh, all right, great.
I think I'm
Right.
gonna shakily come up beside you, Teriel, and try and help you. I'm
Hey, 'cause
gonna
he's
be.
gonna use his sword. Yep, you might
Oh
want to do
God!
that.
No!
I'm just gonna
I'm
sit
gonna push
back
the
and,
sword
like,
away.
eat one of my
No! I'm gonna pull up.
Magic is like
No!
enchanting it.
No!
It's just fun.
No! I've got the knife out. I'm like, this is good enough. You don't.
I can intelligence if I enchant this with fire. Maybe I can
Oh,
burn at the
no.
same time. No, that's not. See, yeah, guys, look at that. It's like, look at it.
Just use the knife, you oaf!
The knife. It's not fun. Okay, I have to get my hands dirty. Fine. All right.
Just
Enchants the knife.
Smite.
This is me a little bit more. Maybe it's more sharp this way. Yes.
So
All
Ray,
right.
are you the one that's doing the survival check here? Are you the one that's
Green
cleaning
flame
it?
blade.
that's up to Teriel. I know that
Hey.
I'm next to this thing. I'm a little shaky just because of what it is. So, but I'm trying to, and he's right there. So I'm just trying to work and just be like, I can show you, or I can.
Yeah, you hold this flat back. I'll cut along this side right here. It has
Okay,
a
and
line.
I'll show you. Yeah, so I guess he'll do the roll since he is doing the cutting. So
So Teriel, with advantage, you can use your survival skills here to clean this fish.
Please, Ode Amanator, please don't give me Phelan's rolls. I appreciate
oh
it.
wow.
Get wrecked.
Thank you so much.
An 18. You can roll
I
me.
remember that.
You can roll a d20 plus a 1d6.
Come on, baby. Don't give me a 1. Wait, what did it go through? Oh, it's
No.
rolling. It says rolling the dice. It's,
Oh god,
Oh.
it's like
lagging.
it fell off the table
Yeah, it fell off.
in slow motion.
Go find it, go find it!
It's going to space.
should I do it
It is
again?
going to space.
It's,
Yeah, try it again.
I've never seen that before.
Okay.
Okay, see, the first one was actually a 20.
So roll a d6 as well. No. A d6.
There it is.
Oh, that's the second. That was the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
a
what?
6 is the first one. That's the one that came through, so we're going with that. And now roll a
Hey!
d6.
It's not fair at all.
Ah, don't
So-
give me Phelan's rolls!
I'm gonna take the hit on this one. I think I am telling him what to do properly, and I am trying to hold stuff, but like every now and then I shake and I just drop stuff, and like he must have punctured like the organs at this point. It's leaked out everywhere. And
I've
I'm
done
just
it
like,
before.
I'm sorry.
This time with a sword. I should have used a sword. This puny knife. Can't do
Sorry.
anything with it. Flaming sword was such cooler. Well. Yeah,
So
he's like
7
yellow faced.
rations you get out of that one. Still nothing to sneeze at. It's still rations you didn't have before that you got for free.
The fish was big. It's just
It
he's
was.
not
It was
feeling good.
so-
He's like, I'm going to sleep. And he throws the rest of the ruined fish outside. And he's like, Morning, that's your share.
Thank you,
So,
thank you.
Nissa, you had the rations from before, just minus 1 for everybody, and the animals ate the good berries already. So
All of them. Yep.
Yeah, technically,
Did
you
we
can
cook all of these?
you can smoke the fish or whatever and
Okay,
store
good.
it later.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. Now Ray didn't have one, so I counted 6. Is that?
Yeah, I
out of
didn't
the
get
way?
one.
Hey, big brain idea, by the way, as I poke my head into a hut. Excuse me, I had a flash of genius out there. Maybe tomorrow, when we all go to this place, and we go to this place, we could smoke all these fish in this place with a bonfire going. Let a fire up in here. This place turns into a smoke hut. We leave it for a couple hours. We come back. Salt preserved?
I can only keep this up for 8 hours, darling.
Oh,
Okay, then
great.
tomorrow adds another 8 hours.
I could cast it again, yes.
Okay, great.
Can you still cast it again later, though, if we need to rest?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, great. Is this slop out here for me?
I mean, yeah,
Great, thank you.
that's your ration. All right.
Wonderful. No, this isn't my ration. This is just for... These are things I need to make poison.
I mean, don't goblins eat anything? At least
I'll eat anything, but this is also... I would like some actual food.
that. Okay. Yeah, we got you covered.
Thank you.
Someone that was gonna cut the line.
Meanwhile, Morty is outside. Snow is falling and sticking on his shoulders as he's just intently watching the trap.
Well, I guess he has first watch then. And Teriel just kind of leans back and goes into a trance.
Nothing bad can happen in here. You can come inside, Mortis.
Mortis,
I
you
will in a
can,
second.
if you spend an hour, you can do some more fishing if you'd like.
His
Yes, please.
His
Oh,
pride
God.
won't let him.
Yes, please.
So,
He's right.
you can make a survival check.
And I'm going to take some of the guts, and I'm going to just push them into the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little chummage could help.
What is the bait that they have been using?
They have not. They just have some shiny lure, basically. on there.
Oh.
All right. And then I roll it normally.
Normally.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
As soon
Wow.
as you kick the guts into the hole, the fishing hole, you can see your trap. What does it look like when your trap has something on the line, Mortis?
So the trap is my crossbow in a hole with not with the string is loaded. Next I could probably do this.
Oh God, please don't
This
hurt
one.
yourself.
No, this one actually has a string. So this one,
Shoot a bolt.
so it's got a string with the connected to the trigger and also the string. And when something snags it, the hook, then the string goes down and up. And then when something pulls on it, it pulls on the trigger, which then launches this and sets the hook. And so I think, and if this thing's huge, then it's probably going to pull this thing into the ice, and then be like some sort of grappling hook, and probably can't get out.
Okay.
Because it's so big. But
Well,
I think
You've got something on the line, Mortis. You see whatever indicator.
crossbow falls
you
in.
can. Yeah, the crossbow starts to get stuck, the two sides of the crossbow get wedged against the hole.
Jesus. Okay. And I'm going to then
Did we
try.
hear that?
Do we hear him?
Was that loud?
I mean, if you could hear Mortis, I assume you could probably hear him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh God.
He doesn't articulate any of his words.
don't
He just
help
gets
him.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm looking outside. Go help him!
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to.
run outside
actually got
and
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
also
run out.
try to grab Mortis around the waist just to anchor him.
Is
God.
something eating him out there? Oh my God!
Put me down, put me down, put me down, put me down.
How
Put me down.
how big is the hole? How big was that hole? Oh, fuck. All right. Okay,
I'm
I'm.
be bigger. Apparently.
Is it literally that big?
Yeah, that's how big my auger was.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, Mortis, look.
I made the trap before I saw how big they were.
No, that's fine. Look, if I can just see a little bit of it, I can turn it into something smaller. You can pull it out. Just,
Okay.
I just don't want to get near
You
that
can see
hole
the
until
bow
it's close
is
to the-
tensing on the. Yeah, it's it's bending.
That's what I'm
Yes,
doing.
can
You're
you
just
help? I don't
holding it up.
Can you help?
I'm trying. I
Okay,
just
so-
try pulling back on Mortis.
Okay. Just, no, hold on to this. Yes, sir. Grab these.
Okay,
And I just kind of
okay,
give you the
okay.
crossbow. Now this thing's sort of like an upside down anchor as you're kind of holding it.
Okay. And I reach into my bag of holding and grab some of that iron powder, and I wait until maybe it's nearby. And I say, Nissa, take the crossbow and walk that way. Just go.
Okay.
Nissa, I need an athletics check from you.
Oh God. Oh, that's wrong.
Slowly but surely, you start to lift it up,
Okay. So,
Hey, all right.
and you begin to pull up the bow out of the water. You start lifting it up, and it suddenly becomes too difficult to pull. It's stuck on
I check in
something.
with wherever Teriel is. Is he invisible?
I can't pull anymore.
can I see? Can I see the fish at all in the
I
hole?
cannot stealth at all.
Yes,
I
you
claim.
can.
I can. Okay, so I'm going to. I probably without even thinking or warning this, I'm gonna polymorph it into like, I don't know, a rabbit or something small enough that I know will fit through the hole and just.
Okay. Ray casts polymorph. Ray, what is your spell DC?
15.
Alrighty, and this is a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Wait a
believe
minute.
so. Yeah, it's
Wait a
wisdom
minute.
save.
If this polymorphs, is Nissa still pulling with all her strength?
Oh, she is. She is absolutely.
I'm gonna go flying.
Suddenly, Nissa, the bow gets so much lighter, and I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Nissa.
Rabbit flies out of the
Wait, is she
the
within
water.
10 feet? You get +4 from me. If you are.
Oh, so
That
Okay,
doesn't
yeah, she's
matter.
definitely within 10 feet. So
14.
Okay, 14. Nissa, the bow gets so much lighter instantaneously, and suddenly there is a rabbit on the hook as you.
My fish!
What the heck?
It starts to
That shit is
fly out.
gone.
I think I would like stumble backwards and like windmill a little bit and be like, "What the heck just
You
happened?"
steady yourself as you have the bow in hand, and the line that was like attached to this thing, or the hook that was attached to this thing, it's gone. You see this like Team Rocket like. Bing.
I think Terry will say
I
to
think there's a
Velen.
flying fish rabbit.
Yeah. So yeah, Terry will say to Velen, "Well, I guess you can find it when you go into the
Wait, do we lose the rabbit?
town tomorrow."
Well, no, like
Oh, damn it!
Yeah, she yeeted
The
that shit,
fish
bro.
was probably 200 pounds before, and now the rabbit is fucking 3
payback.
pounds.
so.
Hold on,
back,
I have. Okay, I it's flying through the air. Could I cast enlarge? Onto the rabbit.
That's
It hap-
awesome.
So it happened.
yeah.
It happened really fast. All right, here's what we're gonna need, Mortis. I need a sleight of hand check from you as this thing gets launched out of the ice.
Ridiculous.
Oh my God!
This is the best fish I can
Emerging from the crossbow, Mortis, he just kind of throws like some dust at this bunny.
Sneeze on it.
And it still has the momentum, but suddenly it becomes a fish, and the mass is too much. It's sort of like it does like an arc.
Whoa!
Sliding into the snow. This fish goes flying.
What in the hell?
That was awesome.
You're cleaning that.
Oh yeah,
That
all right.
is where we're going to
How's
take
that
our
That was
break.
good, though.
Yeah.
Good job, Morty.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
was amazing.
It was serious
That was
PvE.
incredible.
That was great, PB.
Turn-based PvE. I love it.
Wow.
2 crits in a row.
You deserved it, to be honest, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, Morty. Well done. Well done.
I have
Good
the
job,
biggest fish
everybody.
currently.
We're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a break here. Give the cast a chance to clean the pee from their pants, and give them a chance to have some snacks, etc., some water.
I'm not wearing pants.
We're gonna take a little bit of a break. We'll be back in just a little bit for more Rime of the Frostmaiden. Back in just a few minutes. Hang tight. This knucklehead trout, after much wriggling and wrangling and spells cast upon it, lays in the snow. Mortis triumphant.
Seasoned with the arcane. I will take out my scissors, and I will make my way over to it, and start. Oh no! Goes to like cut into it, and then realize it's still alive, or at least knocked out, or takes out some more. Well, hold on. I think so. It's a giant rabbit right now.
No, it's a fish. He polymorphed
into a rabbit, and then I enlarged it.
Oh yeah. So it's a giant fucking rabbit.
It's a big rabbit. Okay.
Okay, so at this, if it's still a rabbit, I'm gonna say, okay, if it's still a rabbit, that means it's still alive. When it dies, it'll go back to, well,
it
sort
did
of.
fall from kind of a high height. The rabbit's not looking great right now. Yeah, it's probably maybe
when legs
lightly breathing slightly.
Okay.
Doesn't look
Put
great.
it out of its misery, my goodness.
Yeah, just
do it.
through the.
I gotta get the crossbow to do that. Look, it's kind of cute though. It's huge. It's like a dog-sized rabbit.
Oh my God, you're letting it suffer. Come on.
All right. Yeah, you're right.
And then he takes out a dagger and plunge it into it, and I assume it turns back into a fish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really awkward because you
Yeah.
kill this adorable rabbit and then
Just go on fish. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna drag it back on the ice to everybody.
So?
Is that
Just-
bigger than both of the other fish?
just blood like trailing behind.
I think he
Mortis'
reaches
dragon.
into his pocket, grabs some more iron dust, and sprinkles it behind him.
Yes?
Large.
I don't think you can enlarge a dead creature.
Yeah, I don't.
Damn it. We tried it anyway.
Now it's really been seasoned. There's iron filings on it.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Nope. Nope.
Sweet. Yeah, so I'll bring it on over, and I go, all right, so how do we do this? Who's doing it? Who does the...
First, clean off that powder.
Yes.
It does not work.
Yeah, no.
Terrell's just eating a ration and sitting back and
You're having a good time.
Takes out some powder from the like snow from top of the ice and just rubs it on top of it.
Just making a mess.
yeah.
Okay.
I think you should burn that one.
No,
crisp.
no. You guys are gonna need the food. I'm gonna pull out my knife and go over to it.
Purify it.
Oh, I could do that.
I can do that tomorrow, but you
I
got
can also
this.
do that tomorrow. Yeah, I can take care of it. No need. I got it.
Okay, good. Yep.
He takes out his scissors and starts cutting it into strips.
Okay, Mortis, I need a survival check. I'm going to say this is with disadvantage with the scissors.
Okay. No, I don't plan this to be a good cleaning job, but he is.
It's a 20.
It is a
Let's
20.
do it.
Not a natural 20.
My.
Like
am
Edward
a
Mortis hands. The fish
Like a surgeon.
somehow ends up in some kind of phenomenal state. Mortis has gone to work on this fish, and I think we just see like there's a far angled shot. We just see everybody staring
Scales
down as
flying.
Mortis is doing this. There's scales and stuff everywhere, and just like cartilage flying out, you know, like, and Mortis gets himself. You like see the result, and the camera just like zooms in on the result. It's like, wow.
That's actually
It's like
beautiful.
Food Wars.
Long strips of just fish. Not cut in chunks like you would
Why
think are
didn't he
filleted
cut
well.
all of
Like
them?
you cut like in between.
Yeah.
the fillet.
You're in charge
Yeah.
of cutting all the rest of it next time. That was wonderful.
Mortis.
Yeah. Not
And
me.
they just
good.
forgot about all the iron and okay.
Well, we can take care of that.
We can always clean it off. Come on.
Mortis, go ahead and roll me a d20 and a d10.
With advantage. D20.
It's gonna get whacked.
Oh my God! Mortis might be the greatest fisherman in Icewind Dale.
He is.
What is happening?
It's 3 criticals.
You need to buy a lotto ticket, Cord.
Yeah.
Like right
28 rations. 28 rations from this.
Oh my god.
Jeez. All right, sweet. And that's going right in my basket. My basket of holding, that is. 32.
Wait, you're gonna dump all that in your
Yes.
not?
It's just gonna float.
Actually, no, he's not. No, he's not. You're gonna preserve it first.
This is how you love.
This is going right in. What?
Just slithers
Flop.
in.
All right. I'm tired.
You guys are all really, really tired. You've done a lot of traveling back and forth today, and you've harvested a Chardelin dragon. You have helped some townspeople. You have done quite a lot. It's been a busy day.
I'll say.
Ray, I think, you know, another day passes, and you're kind of like looking down at the little bag at your belt.
Yeah, and I'm gonna shake my head at it, just looking around, knowing there's no trees around. I'm not here. So yeah, I'll just look down at it for a minute and look at everybody else as they starting to, you know, tuck in for the night or whatever they're going to do, and just sort of watch them.
So, Mortis heads into the hut. Cheppy and Moonbrook have already gone off to sleep.
Taro stripped down naked and he's in the corner.
I curl up like next to Moonbrook, kind of just.
That's what he does.
Yep.
Ellen, he just gets naked.
I have to take off my armor, man. It's just not uncomfortable. You gotta get
Surprising he's a sun elf. We usually would, if someone like that would call him a moon
You
elf.
want some furs at least to cover your nether reach. It's my
Nope,
word.
ass cheeks are out because he's used to it. Watch episode 2, 3. I don't know which one it was.
Oh,
That's right, Velen. Watch episode 2.
I'm going to sleep. Good night.
Yes.
Just see these nice bronze, muscly.
No,
butt
we
cheeks.
don't see them. We don't look towards them.
What do I see, Terrio?
They are well sculpted, though.
He has like a brief dream, and it's, you know how you squeeze your butt muscles, and then he passes out in a trance.
Mortis
Oh,
and
who
Velen have a
farted?
little glance as the group heads to sleep. You all head to sleep. Ray, I would like a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
Absolutely.
I'm staring at my butt, Ray.
25.
Okay, you can stare.
Okay. You sleep pretty soundly, Ray. This was difficult after this fishing experience for you.
Yeah.
everyone gets a full night of rest. Your hit points return to maximum. Anybody that has the bonus from Lathander, the Morning Lord's bonus of 10 HP, temporary HP, you have that. Your spells are refreshed. And half of any spent hit dice return, rounded down. Or, I'm sorry, total hit dice. Not spent. And you all slowly begin to wake up. A new day.
Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I slept so well.
Terrio, turn that way. Never mind.
Nope.
Never
He
mind.
walks out the door, butt cheeks in hand with his clothes, and gathers up some snow and begins to, unfortunately, wipe himself down because he hasn't had a bath in a long time. That's just what he
Good way to
wants.
wake up.
It is a way to wake
Realizes
up.
it's really cold, shrivels, goes back inside and goes by the fire and look at the spit, look for something to put the snow in, and heats up water.
Okay.
Anybody for some tea?
Oh, please, I would love tea.
It
Great,
would be
I dipped myself
fantastic.
in it. All right.
Knucklehead tea?
What?
Oh, like a
Wait,
tea bag?
how-
Oh, come on.
How would
It was a good
That's
joke. I'm
disgusting.
sorry. It was funny. All right. Anyway, no.
Oh, you got me excited for tea, you bastard.
No, he really
I-
does. He does take
Oh.
water from the. Yeah. He filters it or whatever.
I'd try it.
I'm sure you would, darling.
All right.
So, I have potions to make. So, what do we think we're gonna need today, do you think? Should I
Oh.
prepare a lot? Should I just... Because I could just make 8 potions. I could just pour all these bottles out if
Right.
we wanted.
Yeah.
Mortis. Hey,
All right.
Mortis,
Yes?
A quick question for you. Do you have? I'm probably gonna regret asking. You have some of that purple stuff. You know, I
Which
don't know
one? Which
why,
one?
but it tastes kind of.
Which one was the
Had
purple
a little
stuff?
flavor with it.
Which was the one that gave you like the stone skin? I've got this other one. I had the one yesterday that was, it turned back to clear now, but it was, I could fly.
Ah, that's
But I-
great. Can I get some of that? And you can just drop it in this. All right, just give some flavor. It's kind of flat. I don't know. Ray
But you're gonna.
went in his bag. He had some leaves in there. I don't know what the hell it was. Just
You
put it
grabbed
in-
some
want
of
me to
my
put my-
leaves?
You didn't know. So if you can.
You want me to put
please-
my flying potion in your tea?
Yeah, whatever one, the one that tastes purpley.
The purple one.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit, not too much.
All right, purple one it is.
taste. Yeah, all
All
right.
right, so I'm just
Alrighty.
gonna be off in the corner preparing
Coming right
for
up.
restoration for the poison we're about to get.
All right. Anybody want tea? I have some. Call it a Elvish brew. And he just like
have
hands
some.
it out to everyone.
I'll take it.
I'll take some, but I'll look at it. Does it look like I'll die?
Yes.
Make an insight check for me, Velen.
It gives you wings. No,
I mean, it can. Did you want that one?
no. It's fine.
Insight, would that be wisdom or
It
intelligence?
is a wisdom. Yes, I'm sorry, I forget. You got a different.
No, you're good. 7.
Great.
Cool.
Here you go.
You don't really know what you're looking at. I mean, it kind of looks like a little bit of. There's a slight purple tinge to some water. It's it's warm.
Got some leaves at the bottom. It's good.
Does it smell herbal or floral?
Yeah.
A great question.
Whatever the hell I used out of his
answer
bag.
to your many
Yes.
questions is yes.
Yeah. This is
It
just tea.
smells quite nice.
Ray, and I mean, you could look in the cup if you see your leaves. That's great, but
No, if you didn't tell me that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna
Knows
take
you
it and be
like
like, all right, I'm gonna smell it.
potion.
And if It smells like tea. I guess I'll drink it.
It's warm.
It is, yeah. All right.
Ontario's very proud of it since he screwed up on the fish. Unless I have to do a survival check and you might die.
Yeah, I drink it.
I drink it.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages.
TBK.
Today's
Just so we know, Mortis,
potion. Yes.
what was the
Negative 3.
potion that was poured in there?
Resilience.
Ah.
Okay.
So everybody gets of the feeling of one bonus AC for 10 minutes.
Yeah, so I imagine that probably
diluted.
tastes. That
Diluted
probably
as hell.
tastes a little bit metallic, almost.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Slight
A little
metallic
bit of maple
taste.
leaves.
Did
or
you
whatever
use some of
leaves.
the blood from the knucklehead trout? This isn't.
Well, yeah, what else are we going to use?
Oh God.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, but it's
Some of
warm.
the scales as well. It's like,
Keeps us warm. There's leaves in there from your pouch tray. I mean, couldn't be too bad, right? Yes. All right.
I'm looking at my little components pouch just to see what might have been taken. I'm not sure if I'll even know. I'm like,
I don't know.
Look
Look
at
at
a lot of
like
shit in there,
some
Ray.
shit, I don't know.
yeah. I'm gonna like. All right. So if anyone starts feeling like I don't know, like you're gonna vomit or
okay.
poop, or just please come tell me. Just all right.
It's like Sylvanas' tree leaf.
Poison ivy's missing.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Absolutely. It's like, dude,
Tongue starts itching.
where's the poison sumac? Fuck. All right.
This is great.
I may know where that is.
It should keep us warm whatever we plan on doing. We need to get going. Are we gonna still go
We
into
should
that
head
area?
out, yes.
How does the weather look again right now outside?
Make a. Well, actually, it's just your druid craft, right?
Yeah. I would have.
I have a small thing I want to do before we go
Make sure
to.
you prepare your spells. I would say skills.
Yeah, it looks pretty normal. It's not clear. It's just kind of overcast, and you know, it's probably a little bit, tiny bit warmer than yesterday, but it's like negligible. You can't even tell the difference.
So yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good day to travel. So, what with the weather being what it is, if we are going to go in there, we'd probably want to be fast and you know, use this to advantage before something sets in, because it always does. I can still fly around if you guys want me to, just to take a look, but it's up to you.
Oh, I'm going with you. That's for sure.
You're going to go with me if I fly?
No.
Did you say that?
Just now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said I'm going with you?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Two birds
right.
of a feather. Birds
Come
of
on.
a feather.
I don't have a fly spell though. But I was going with you.
No, it's fine. Come
I mean-
on.
Also, before actually I don't have the flight potion anymore. Let me get rid of that. I also have. Wait, can I fly?
I mean, you have Cheppy there. Maybe we can. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah, but if you're just gonna have a look, I'm not gonna cast the fly spell.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just Mortis, for God's sakes, come outside. Come on.
I've got a lot of things I gotta do before we do this. There's a checklist here, okay?
Oh my God! All
We
right.
have to prepare the food. We have to make the food preservable. So do we want to do that smoky house thing? Okay, so that's something we could do.
I also have purify food and drink. So is that something I can just do? And then
Actually, if we
Should've
can
did
find
that before
salt in
you
the
gave him
town,
the
we
tea.
can salt it and we can cure it as we go. We don't have to smoke it.
okay. Using also that, I now have guts from fish and potentially gallbladders. Can I make a poison yet whack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. I would like to. I don't know if I could just.
If I just do it, or if I could do it with some of my spells, because I do have purified food and drink. Is there a way I can like alter that, or use a spell thing?
Well,
to
you have
turn that into a
poisoner's
poison?
tools.
Oh, that's true. I could just do that then. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I'll just use my poisoner's tools and the guts to make poisons. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
you just
Great.
make a roll with your poisoner's tools. That's probably going to be a wisdom based, or I guess that would
I
be
got
int.
12.
I think that would be int based.
It is in base. I got a 12.
Okay. Yeah, 12. You create a poison. I don't know if you deem it to be super effective. Like, it might do something. I don't know what the fuck that was, but whatever the hell you just did.
Mathematical
typo on my sheet.
Yeah. So I think you can assume that this poison is not going to do that much.
Okay.
It's probably, I would say, the equivalent of, like, you might have to get somebody to ingest it as opposed to, like, spreading it on a weapon. And in that case, it would be an upset stomach at best.
Okay. So it wouldn't be this 2d8 poison damage.
Definitely not. Nope.
Okay.
Not with the 12, unfortunately.
Oh gosh darn it. All right. I will do upset stomach poison in my inventory.
Yep. Might be the equivalent of, if you've ever heard how horrible it is with a eye drops. You ever heard that? You put like one eye. It's like the equivalent of an eye drop in somebody's tea.
Okay. Gives them the poops. All right. So I will then walk around, smash some of this, like maybe like a mortar and pestle. I'll try to like mash some of the guts and then do a caustic brew as like I blow my nose in it and then start mashing it around a bit and then put it in a bottle and then shake it up and then put it in my bag of holding. And then I go, all right, I'm coming with you.
All right. Okay, so step outside.
Hey, hold on.
And he wipes his nose with the obsidian sandal, and then a glob of booger appears.
Oh, okay. How fast can this thing go?
Oh, the noises.
What's that?
Mortis is
How fast
taking
can-
his time sculpting this.
Oh no.
Kind of like whipping cotton candy around a wand.
Okay. And then I'll go. All right. I don't know if it can catch up, but you're gonna ride me, and I'm gonna turn. And God, I wish I had a mask for this, and I will. But I'm gonna turn into a giant eagle.
Sick. Okay.
So you're gonna see
Lord of the Ring. Yeah.
me just grow in size as my arm turns into these massive wings.
I think I jump on you before you grow.
Okay.
And I climb on your back.
That's probably best. Yep. And I can't communicate with you really, but as soon as I feel like you're holding on strong enough, I'm going to lift off and we're going to go towards Bremen and
Terrifying.
circle around close enough for
Right.
us to look. Yeah.
Booger in tow. I could have also just sent Booger. Never mind. Whatever. Booger's coming with us.
So, you see giant eagle Ray with Mortis on his back take off in the air. Ray and Mortis lifting
We swoop
off.
down towards the ice. I drag my fingers across the powder.
I imagine that Ray is quite a bit higher than that. At this
I
point.
am. You would have fallen right off if that would have happened.
Ray, I want to touch the powder.
No.
Ray.
Yeah, I'm screaming an eagle. Stop it.
Flying high up above the city that remains of Bremen, you see the destroyed houses and businesses littering the shores of the Shanegarn River in Mare Dualden. You've been here before, Ray. You can see what remains of the 5 taverns center. 5 actual taverns in the center of Bremen. The town hall. At least what remains of them. Broken pieces of memories left behind as people from this town have become refugees. Because I need perception check from you. That is with advantage, as Mortis is on your back and you are a giant fucking eagle.
Yeah, really, really good eyesight. Yeah, perception?
Yes.
Let's see. 18.
Both advantage?
No, just Ray with advantage. No, Mortis, you don't have to roll. This is just Ray's roll.
Got it.
Just helping him. You can see that there is no movement here. No people left in this town. You can see bodies strewn about the streets. Smoking craters left behind. Lines sort of burned in the ground, reminiscent of the beam that you were hit with in all its intensity, flashing through your mind. Rubble and scraps remain.
I think I'll probably make a proper pass, and then I'll go north and then all the way around and south again. Yeah, and after seeing this level of destruction and knowing what that dragon could have done, just gonna come back to the cart. And
it's fucking cold up here.
Yeah, it sucks.
Your hood is just kind of, blowing in the wind as you got a little bit of the Jeremy Clarkson face going on.
Yeah. And then it freezes because it's so cold.
Mm-hmm. Your snot, the remnants that are possibly still connected with the thinnest of strings to Booger, just sort of frozen.
A little leash.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Ew.
As you circle back towards the cart, after maybe we'll say 15 minutes,
Yeah.
you all see the eagle sort of landing.
Wow! That was awesome!
I imagine he's still holding on as he says this, and I'm not turning, I'm waiting. As an eagle, waiting for him to hop off.
Thank you.
The rest of you can see Mortis and Ray landing back at the camp here.
That was so cool. Also very cold.
What did you see?
A lot of roofs. Not many people. I don't know. I just have one eye.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
me.
Ray, what did you see?
it was
people?
rubble. No, it
Ray,
was.
you transformed back, I assume?
Yeah. As soon as he hopped off. Did you hop off? Are you still on me?
Here comes the maybe.
Maybe.
My eagle head is turned around, and that eye is staring.
I get off.
Okay. I will turn back into regular Ray. And then, hearing the question, I'll say, it's total destruction. Just like we saw when it came down and when we were fighting it, I'm guessing that's just what it did, and it just kept going until it was all done. It is utter destruction.
Are there survivors?
I didn't
I
see...
saw no goblins. No goblins either.
There was just...
That's weird.
If there are... They're hiding? Maybe?
There could be Durgar in there, right?
I doubt
If
it.
they're invisible?
After a couple days, they would have moved on.
That's probably true.
Well, would you say then that it's not going to be of import to go ahead and look through it?
I think if we did, it'd be a lot of digging with
Right.
very slim chance of getting anything.
Well then,
Perhaps we should just venture forward towards the sea.
right?
Okay, I vote for looting the town.
But if there's not much of use, what is the point?
Well, I mean, we could still have. There's probably maybe, I don't know, things we need.
Dude,
We have
another
rations,
man's-
yes.
Another man's trash is definitely Mortis's treasure, so...
Correct.
Well, when you flew overhead, did you notice whether or not it was going to be possible to go through the town? To use it as a means of
like a travel right through it? Yeah. Were there open roads still?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably navigate through. There was a few paths blocked off and whatnot, but you'd still
We
probably
could
find
travel
your way
through it and take a look. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And that's what we do.
Yeah, we can travel and take a look. I think I saw a path through there, so yeah, we can give it a shot.
So
I think it
we're
might be
going
worthwhile.
Yes.
to Go over the ice. Should go there.
Oh, it's fine. We're on the ice now. It after like
We
a
are?
foot or so, it can hold.
You're not
Yeah,
on the ice now.
Oh, I thought we were on the ice.
You were when you were
Oh.
fishing.
Hell nah, Terry.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't gonna be over there. Okay.
Yeah, during the fishing, we would have.
Well, he's gonna pack up everything. He's
I mean, we
packing
can also
stuff
go around to be safe. It's not that far.
Well, you're going to have to cross the river regardless.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
Okay.
There would have been bridges at some point, right? But it's been a couple years, and I don't know what the weather.
Probably not. I mean, it's ice. Like, you probably don't need a bridge anymore.
It'd just be a lump of ice and
Yeah.
snow over time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I trust the ice.
It's. I think I would know. I'd be like, it's
Those are
thick enough.
foot
It can
thick.
handle a car.
All right.
Yeah, it's a foot thick.
Yeah, foot thick can handle, like, in real world, our terms, that's a car, no problem. Like, no problem after a foot. It's insane how
right.
strong it gets.
Okay. All right. Terry.
Well, with that said, we should probably spread out, no?
We could use the
Yeah,
rope
yeah,
as
that's probably
well
pretty
to
good.
tie
Yeah, we can-
ourselves together in case
Balance it.
someone falls.
Sure. Yeah, we can tie a string or a rope and just keep ourselves separate. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Sure.
Well, we're taking the cart and the dogs, no?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just saying we can have a.
Before we do this, is there an exit? There's no walls, so everywhere's an exit. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no walls. The
Okay.
town- Honestly, and looking at the place and like feeling this wind, which is really bad. I mean, especially compared to like Bryn Shander, this place is buffeted by wind. Like it is, really, really
Yeah,
intense. Not having a wall is gotta suck. Like anybody that was living here, while this, everlasting rime is happening, it's brutal.
Terrell really doesn't want to go, but he's just gonna go with whoever the group decides.
Do you look nervous? Like, are you visibly
Hell
nervous?
yeah, he's nervous.
Yeah.
He's fell every time he crossed something.
You can make an insight check, right?
That's very
Yeah,
true.
yeah, okay. Yeah, let me do an insight check.
He's
Normal.
done
Every time he's crossed something.
literally,
Yeah.
except the rope.
8.
I mean, he's not hiding it. He's fucking
Hey,
like.
could you go across the street for me, Terry? No. Okay,
So-
all right.
Yeah.
sweet.
Assuming Teriel is not hiding it, you can read it with an 8.
Okay.
He's just quiet and like.
You see Teriel kind of like glancing towards the ice periodically.
I think, I'm talking to him. Just like, I understand. You know how much I understand, right?
I hope so. I've fallen many a times
know.
and could have died
You
many
flying?
times.
Look,
haven't died
I understand. I know.
It's-
And then I'm
I
going to
just
lean in
think-
and go, do you want to be a bird?
No, I want to leave. and
No, I know.
and-
Just
and
until we're
go
across.
Where
Just
we
until
need
we're
to go.
across.
I think this is a bad idea. I think this is a bad omen. I think we should leave people that is disrespectful to the dead.
Yeah.
We're stealing from them essentially. I think we should just let this town be for now. Come back once we accomplish things and it's warm. That way we're not getting blasted with wind and we're being exhausted before we can go anywhere.
Yeah, but
It's
we still have to cross the river. I'm just trying to give you an
now
option to.
Right.
there's a way around.
No,
No.
there's no way around.
We have to cross the river to go to the town,
Yeah.
but we can.
No. We're
No,
going
both
north.
ways, darling. Both
We
ways.
have got to cross this river.
So we might as well go through the town.
Would Cheppy not make him fly?
It's wasting. It would be wasting a.
It is wasting, but I
Debbie could
understand.
make Teriel fly if Teriel wants to fly.
It's not wasting if it makes you comfortable.
Perhaps maybe just be ready to make him fly if something.
Could you conjure something to ride? Don't you do that? You did that once.
Yeah, I didn't prepare that one, and that takes
Oh.
a while.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
you know what? I'm going to trust the group, and we'll cross. Let's make it quick.
If you fall in, if we fall in, I'll
I'm
turn
sinking
into
down to the bottom.
No, I'll turn
you'll be
in.
fine.
I'll turn into a knucklehead, and I'll help much as I can. Okay, let's just go. We can do this. You can do this. If I can do this, you can do this.
Ariel, if you fall in, could I have your armor?
Oh my God, Mortis! Jesus,
You see what I'm dealing with here?
Jesus
You know what?
crazy,
Maybe
is
I
what
should
I
just
think.
be naked again. And that way, if I do...
Sit in the
I can
cart if
probably-
you're going to be naked. I don't want to see it.
I was thinking about taking your sled. It's a lot lighter.
Why would you take my sled?
Because it look a little bit more...
that's true. It is light on the ice. Do you mind if he just drives it across, just for his own sanity? You can ride with us. That's not a nice face.
Actually, wait, there's a stinging corpse on there. Never mind. I'll just...
Well, yes,
no,
you would
let's
have
just-
to have the company of my dear
No, I
darling.
want that thing. Oh, no, let's just go. Let's go. Hope the ass speaks okay.
Okay.
Hi, he's nice. He could keep you warm.
We glance
I'll-
at Dax, the Icewind kobold zombie. He's just sitting there, like half the face is off.
Yeah, I'll probably burn that thing in holy fire. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't waste a perfectly good vessel, darling.
Yeah, that would be wasting. All right, I'm gonna get on the cart. Yeah.
Climbs up onto the cart.
To the cart, or I'll walk a little ways away, like.
I think I'm gonna drive it because I know that out of everybody, I'm gonna be the safest. So I'll drive it.
That's very
Anyone
true.
else for the sled, or am I on my own with my darling over here?
I'm quite heavy, so I think I'll just walk separately.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna make my way.
And we ford the river.
So, Velen, you're hopping on the sled?
Yep, I'm just gonna go at this point.
Okay. Velen starts to go. And
Why don't you say it like that?
no reason.
It's going to be fine, darling. Don't worry.
Yes. So, Velen starts to lead the way. The carts with Ray and Mortis on the cart. Is that correct?
Did Mortis? You are with me? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And the rest
Go
of
down to
you
my
are
ship if this
walking.
thing goes.
And you're kind of spread out.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you're right. Ian.
Yep.
Heading across the river, and it's 500 feet. It's no small river. You begin to head out across. Sled and the cart making their way. There's a little bit of some slipping and sliding. You have your crampons that are sort of digging into the ice, and Nissa has her talons. And you make it across the other side.
We all do? Yep. Oh, great. Yeah, Terriel's
The
fucking
river's
hugging snow.
ice is a foot thick. Everybody's fine.
It's so,
Hello.
Had me scared for a moment. Yep. Had me scared for a moment.
Since you were all panicked by it, I felt like I had to take advantage.
Had to
No,
keep
it's
going.
great. I'm pretty sure Ray was like, "This is fine. Oh, fucking, it's fine."
Yeah, I was
I've seen everybody walk around.
Yeah. So, you make it to the other side of the river. Are you heading into town or no?
I mean, that's what we said we'd do, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
think
yes.
we'll
Right here.
try
Take a right.
and
Take a right here. Yep.
yeah, we'll meander in wherever it's wide enough, and from whatever I remember of the town, I guess I'll probably be trying to guide us along those paths that seem to open.
So, you'd be coming in because of where you were fishing. You'd probably be coming in this way. Whoop, because I'm on the wrong layer. That's not showing up. Let's try that again.
Does anybody plan on taking anything from this town? Just a question.
Oh, yes, probably. Most likely.
Okay.
There's almost nobody alive that would have any ownership to claims because they didn't
Right.
evacuate.
Yeah, that's exactly why I suggested it.
Yeah, I mean these are just lost
Okay.
things to people. I'll never.
So, if the carts are still moving along and rolling,
Yep.
If you are trying to look for anything of value, you can go ahead and make a perception check since the cards are still moving.
I'd be probably looking in particular for like any sort of shops or anything.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What the Wait,
He
what were you
borrowed my
looking
eyes.
for?
I was just making perception.
Wow.
I wasn't looking, I was-
Okay, well, I'm looking for salt because I know the fish needs to be cured, so I'm gonna roll for that.
You're not rolling for salt. You're just looking for
Come
valuable
on!
stuff on the card.
All right. Damn. It was a 5 anyway, so.
Okay. So, Mortis, there's a few things immediately sort of jump
I did
out at you
performance.
as you are traveling here. There's lots of scrap here that you can use.
sweet.
There's usable wood. There's usable metal, and probably tools and lots of things. And this is just a glance. You're all on the cart. You're not searching through stuff, right? So this is just the kind of thing that would jump out at you.
Right.
And as you are making your way through this northeastern portion of the town, you can see as you're passing by these 3 large buildings on the right, they're mostly destroyed. There is the scent of fish that is coming from them, clearly. And from what you can tell, there are some, and this is with that wonderful nose of yours, Martis. Part of the, part of these fishermen, right? Like part of their job is preserving these fish. There are definitely preservatives in there that you can use. You could probably smell the salt.
Mm-hmm. Stop the cart.
All right, whoa. I got it.
Okay. Something coming from over here. I'll be back.
And I think he hops off the cart and he grabs like a long plank of wood and just feeds it into his bag of holding. And then he starts making his way down and starts grabbing some more, like hobbling back and forth, and grabs other spent scrapped wood, feeds it into his bag of holding, and then starts to make his way over towards the these preserving houses.
There's some shit over here.
That's great, Mortis. That's great. That's
Good job.
Salts and stuff and preservatives and things like that.
okay. I can
That could be helpful.
That fish.
yeah. I'm coming. I'll hop off the cart and I'll go help grab whatever I can with him to get it onto the cart.
Yeah, I will as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Nissa, for
Moonbrook-
joining me.
So I think there's a second where Teriel might maybe put his hand on your shoulder or something, Morty. But Moonbrook sort of speaks up, Teriel, and she says,
You know, like one of the traditions that happens here in Icewind Dale is that you never let anything go to waste.
That's right.
People of Icewind Dale all know that.
Okay, well, that's a good way to look at it. Yes, absolutely. You know what? I
And
might
if
look around
that
myself then.
smell is any indication, I think maybe like it's probably gonna go to waste soon.
It's going away.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? That's a good way to put it. Not letting it go to waste. We're using it in good terms and good name. I'm gonna look around myself. Yes, that's a good way to put it. Thank you. Yep. Does he
So,
find anything?
again, like you can spend time and look through the houses, and that'll be a separate check. But in terms of like what you can see from the cart, that's a perception check, and that's just kind of like, yeah, there's a lot of like obvious stuff, broken wood and stuff that were used for the houses. You know?
Is there an outdoor smithing area of any sort or anything like that?
Not here, no.
Okay. All right. Well, Terry.
Like, what are you thinking, though?
Yeah. He looks around and he just kind of like sighs and realizes that based on his instruction, he wants to get on with the mission.
Is anybody else sort of taking time to look through any of these buildings, or you just kind of grab whatever you see? Random
I'm
stuff.
Just
I'm only helping with
Mortis.
any preservative type sort of stuff. That's the only thing I'm working on.
Go ahead, Mortis. Make a survival check. I want to see how much.
20.
What the shit?
Wow.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Mortis, you find basically like several containers of salt, like big ones, like gallon size. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's say you find 3 of those.
Okay, do we need this much salt? Maybe. Ice?
Salt.
Frozen stuff?
Let's take it. That's good for so
You can
much.
also sell it, too. I mean,
That's true. Yeah, actually, that's a
Alright.
great idea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me lift this. Yeah.
Here.
Thank you. Here you go.
Oh yeah, I'll just help too.
Anything else in this stinky ass house?
Well, this is some kind of like it's not really a cannery, but like there's this is obviously where they like clean the fish and maybe sell it to the different taverns and stuff. So there's a lot of like it reeks in here. It's such a bad smell.
Okay, good. I like that.
Yeah, I know Mortis would. And there's I would imagine there's just kind of stuff that would help with that process. So there's salt.
Yeah.
There's probably some oil, I think.
Yep. He's gonna grab some of that.
Yeah. Roll me a d4, Mortis.
2.
Find 2 flasks of oil.
Oil is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, oil, salt, maybe some kind of vinegar.
Okay. And
Let's talk about the good stuff. What do we got for gross ass, rotting, decomposing meats?
Oh, there's plenty of like rotten fish here.
Great. I'm gonna try to find a receptacle, one that is airtight, maybe a couple bottles, and just start scooping, slopping stuff into some jars.
Oh, buddy.
Yep. No potions for me.
These aren't for potions; these are for killing people.
Yeah. What was that? Drink it? No, it was good.
and then he sort of puts them in his bag of holding. I'm just gonna can I roll an amount of jars of gross guts?
Yes. Roll a d4. 4 jars of gross guts.
That's
The exact
God.
way that I want you to put it in your inventory.
Gross.
Gross guts.
Mortis, there's still stuff on the outside. Can you use like the snow to clean it?
What? Nah.
It's
Anybody that's walking near this place, there's probably a little bit of retching that's happening.
Nope, I stayed with the dogs.
I was in there.
I know it's good.
Yeah, I think I'd wrap
Yeah.
like a fur around my face or something.
That's like a vineyard. All right.
Hallucinating right now. All the fish death.
Woo! That is ripe. All right.
Mortis leaves the place, and there's probably like an after image of him. Just like that is how bad it smells. Like there's actually just like a, you could just see like an extra Mortis that's left behind.
Yeah, I make my way back over, and I plop myself on the cart and go, that was good. What a great haul that was.
Yeah, you.
Definitely sit
Yes,
in the
that
front.
was good
Yeah.
finds. Very good finds.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a good eye
Got
about
this
you.
long ass plank of wood, too, if we ever need to cut that up for some firewood that's available.
Good job.
Thank you.
Shall we get going?
I think so. Yeah.
I say so.
Let's go. Lead the way.
I think. I'm assuming we're probably gonna go through the gap that's right there after the big space. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. I can't ping it. Okay.
You can draw an arrow. You mean this way?
Aha! Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I think we'll probably go through there and try and make our way out.
Okay. So, looted the city of Bremen. The group heads back out onto the tundra of Icewind Dale. The slight cover that you had from the town is gone. Ahead of you, you can see snow dunes, at least as far as you can see, out in the distance. And you begin your trek through the snow as once more you continue on your way to the Sea of Moving Ice. The dog sled is leading the way.
Yes, but I would like to make the point that I would have cast Dark Vision on myself.
Okay.
Well,
Dark Vision has been cast. The goblin cart is moving. And Velen is in the front. Who is it still Ray and Mortis driving?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, because he needs to air out. And
Airing out.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going.
Teriel has his back towards the opening again with his shield covering it. It's trying to stop some wind from coming in and or being ripped out again.
We can assume that the leather skins have sort of been unfurled, probably, as you're traveling.
Yeah, I'm inside as well.
Yeah. Okay. So, journey continues. Heading along in between these dunes of snow, you start this second day of Hammer, which is the first month of the new year. Velen, if you see on the map there that there are those sort of circular patterns to the snow, you can assume that each of those is kind of like a dune. If you look at the toolbar on the left, you should see a circle with a ruler on it.
yes.
Right below the magnifying glass. If you click and hold with the left mouse button from point A to where you would like to go, and then right click, and then while still holding left click, you can start to draw a path with an arrow. I'd like to know which way you go through the dunes.
Well, we're coming from Bremen, right?
Yeah.
So we would be going north.
You have that black diamond on the map there, northwest of Bremen on the Sea of Moving Ice. That is your target.
I guess I would just try to be taking the most direct path possible.
I'm curious to know which way you head around the dunes.
Let me see. You said left click?
Yeah, if you use that
there we
ruler
go.
tool, yeah. So you can, if you sort of maneuver around the dunes, I'd like to know which way you head. You head northeast, you head west, which way do you go?
All right.
Damn, what the heck?
I was just seeing
Somebody's
how
a
it works.
professional.
Like I
I
can
was
hear Benny
seeing-
Hill music in my head.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what's going
from
on.
what I could see, I guess I would
I
just
started
try to
drawing on the
go
map.
around them. Gosh, it's kind of hard to tell where they start.
So if you just kind of look at the circular patterns, right?
Yeah. I guess I would be weaving through. But I can't really.
Are you headed east or west?
I guess I would say west, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heading west. Around the first sort of large dune, you venture out from Bremen. continuing your journey. It is not a fast trip. Traveling on this open snow in the tundra, it is brutal cold, and the animals are sort of struggling as they're moving, but they are moving half speed. And Velen, I would like a perception check from you.
Alrighty. 10.
Okay. Need to check on something? Sorry.
Yep.
There are motes of light that you can make out just barely in the distance, Velen. Maybe a few 100 feet away.
I'm gonna tap the frog. Let's pull over for a second. Shall we?
Velen says we should pull over for a second.
Okay.
Right, pull over. Right, pull over
I got
for a second.
I got it.
All right.
Do you all see that?
See what?
I went in the
see
direction of the
absolutely
moose.
Yeah, so even in the darkness, you'd be able to see something out there. Maybe just the barest hint of a difference in color. Cheppy sort of is looking. She's,
I think I see something over there.
Any guesses? Some of your people?
My people? Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Let's.
Do we want to try and...
Hold on. Last time we saw wacky, weird motes of light, weren't they undead creatures that attacked us?
There's a couple of things. There was that. There was a mammoth. There was a frost giant. There, a good bit of stuff, I would say.
Can I see if it's moving in a direction at all?
yeah, just barely. It's not moving very quickly from what you can tell.
Okay.
Again, it's hard to make out from this distance.
Yeah.
You're definitely at least several hundred feet away.
Okay. So
I'd use my eye, but I didn't prepare it.
no, that's
It's okay, I got mine.
It looks like it's moving, but slowly. So maybe
Should
it's
we be prepared for?
yeah.
Which way is it moving? Towards us?
Oh yeah. Can I see if it's going like east
hard
to
to
west?
tell.
Or,
Hard to tell, right? Yeah.
but I can tell that it's not staying where it is. It just sort of is. It the lights are sort of like
Yeah, just barely moving.
okay.
Do you want to try to avoid it then, perhaps?
Yeah, we can try. I mean, I don't know.
You don't have any reason to stop them, right?
What if it's a person? What if someone trapped out? Well, I don't know.
It's true, but I mean,
Okay. I can fly over there and back and take a look. If,
I could send Booger.
but what?
That could be helpful.
I could send Booger.
It would be less dangerous to send
Can you
him.
see through Booger? there?
Yes.
Oh,
Can we make him invisible?
I mean, if they
Maybe.
see that, they're not really gonna know where it's coming from. But like I
Yeah,
said,
I'd
I
say
can.
just send it.
Yeah, just send Booger up.
All right.
Thank you. I will. Can I cast invisibility on him?
I don't see why not.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go. All right, fine. And then I take I then
Let's see. I mean, it counts as a creature. Let's see. Invisibility. It's a construct. I think so.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and I'm just gonna take out my my eye and I'm gonna put it inside Booger, and then I will then rub it and then kind of like shake the snot off of my hand, and as I do that, snow and mist makes it invisible, and then it's gonna now with like a obsidian sandal and also this owl skull in it as it makes its way forward. And I close my other eye and I try to look through Booger
Okay.
as it starts to drift towards the lights.
Booger starts to float out towards the light. You can see as Booger gets closer, the lights begin to have more definition. You see a very interesting sight, Mortis. Something that you haven't seen for a while. There is a herd of reindeer with glowing antlers making their way through the snow.
Okay, so intel, I've received some intel from Booger.
Yeah.
It seems like there are some reindeers making their way through the snow, a whole herd of them, and their antlers are glowing.
What?
The antlers.
Yeah, no idea. Yeah.
Is there someone with it?
Hold please. Is there anybody in there? Is there anyone with them?
You can make a perception check.
You okay? $16.
16. Okay. Mortis. You can see that these reindeer are alone. There are some ruins sort of nearby, however. And you think you see something moving amongst the ruins. There must have been some kind of old house or something out there. Reindeer are maybe 30, 40 feet away from this place.
So these reindeer may be here because of... Well, I don't know why. There doesn't seem to be anything else. There's something moving amongst a set of ruins that
Ruins?
these... ruins. Upon further inspection, I've noticed some architecture. It looks old, and there's something moving within it, but I don't know what else. Weird. I don't know why. I mean, it's got to be nice if there's reindeer, right? Reindeer would probably spook off and startle if it was anything evil or a predator.
I think I'm gonna grab at my bag for a second, just like absentmindedly, and say, I need to go over there. I need to.
All right. Let's.
I need
Okay.
to.
Let's.
You don't have to come. I'm not gonna force you. I don't know if I'm.
No,
if it's dangerous.
I'm not
or,
following. Why are we going over there? And by we, I mean you.
Ray's got to go over there.
Yeah, Ray has a need, and Morty saw reindeer, and I think he has a good point that they would have spooked if there was something ominous there.
I mean, unless they're tamed.
Nissa, the Reghead barbarians are notorious for basically following following the reindeer herds in Icewind Dale, and that's their main food source. This is really far out from the glacier, though.
Look,
I mean, it's a bit strange that the reindeer are here in the first place, but usually it is a good sign.
Okay.
We could also hunt the reindeer if we need to.
No, I don't.
I think we're good on food.
Yeah, let's not hunt them.
Ray, you seem to be bothered. What do you want us to do? If you feel like you need to do this,
I do not
then
want
that'd
him
be
to
an
go
interest.
alone. I don't
But
think
this
any of us
but
should.
is this a necessary distraction from what we're doing?
I mean, he seems very
Maybe.
interested. So
When we
I-
could be risking our lives just going and checking that out.
I trust Ray.
He
Yes,
said
but
he's
I
gonna
don't
go-
trust other people, darling. Or other creatures. We don't know what's out there.
Yes, but the reindeer, I really think they would have reacted if it was something very bad.
Yeah, that's
Right,
what I was
but it
thinking.
could be a bad person who's just good with animals.
Maybe, but. And
Which is why I will go with him.
I'm
That's
just.
why we're not going alone. It's sort of in the way too, right? I mean, we're already going that way anyway. Might as well stop by, say hello as we're making our way by.
Ray, what do you
Yeah,
want
sorta.
to do?
I just. This might be. I mean, there's a ruins. It could be a druid like me, and I just kind of need to know.
Then do what you got to do.
I will go with you.
We all should go together.
Yeah.
No use splitting up. That's how people die.
Okay,
Then we
good. Because
go.
I really didn't want to go by myself. I was going to do it. Like I
Okay,
was
then we go.
absolutely going to
Lead
do
the
it.
way. You have the reins. You are in control.
Onward!
Okay,
March,
then-
Ray!
Then let me go in front of you. Don't say that. Okay, so
What, what?
let me don't no, and then I am gonna mush, and I'm gonna move forward.
So you're moving along with the wagon and the dog sled and everything, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So, is Velen in the front?
No, I would have gone towards the back since Ray wanted to lead this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would have asked. Thank you.
I'd be in the front with Ray.
Okie dokie.
I would probably be asking Cheppy to keep her eyes out forward since she can see better than everybody. So
Fair enough.
whatever she sees first.
So Ray's in the front with Nissa. Alrighty.
Oh, I'm also in the front.
There's not enough room for three.
You're right in between. Okay, fine.
On Nissa's lap.
Yeah, hold me.
With the kicky legs.
Mortis wants up.
You know, okay, I don't want to say anything. That's fine.
I think I would just actually pick him up and put him on my shoulders.
Whoa.
It's
Okay,
still-
this is cool.
And then I would hold
Okay.
his legs so that he
I am a sentry up here.
I would definitely be gripping my wand, by the way.
Okie dokie.
just hold still, Morty.
Huh?
My guard wouldn't actually be too high up, I don't think. I think I would be so hopeful that I would just be almost giddy. Not giddy, but anxious.
Alrighty.
Sick.
You can see the sort of outline of several antlers in the distance as you approach the cart leading the way. And as the cart continues, Ray, I would like you to make a history check for me, please.
Okay. Eight. Damn it.
There's something about this place, Ray. Something about it. I can't really remember what, though. Something about this place is important. And up ahead, you can see these reindeer moving about. As the wagon gets closer, you can see maybe some of the reindeer in the back are a bit startled, holding up their heads, looking on towards you. As soon as they see you, they start to rush off. Rushing
I think I'm going
away from the wagon. up to the
Yeah.
the creatures, these reindeer in the back here. They begin to trot away with hurried steps as they rush off from the cart. And as they do, you hear something in the distance to the north. And Velen, you're the only one that understands what is said. You hear in Orcish. And that is where we're going to end the session today.
Oh no. Damn it.
I love it so much.
Oh, great.
Wonderful.
I said I'd fly over. No one
There's
jumped
something
at that.
about this place. I just gotta check it out.
You have to understand, Ray's on sort of a mission, so. But yeah,
let's
yeah.
just
I think from
Mission
now
to
on,
die.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna fly. I'm just gonna be
Just
like,
do it. Yeah.
yeah, just
Let's just hope
there's something in the
that's
distance.
Yeah.
I just hope that's not a certain tribe. Oh God. Yeah.
So,
Fun times.
good job, everybody. That was a fun session with a bunch of silliness and such.
That was awesome.
Mortis has discovered a new talent. The greatest fisherman in Icewind Dale.
That's right, I'm the
Holy
best angler.
shit.
Uh-huh.
That was like 3 crits on fishing alone. That was
So
insane.
high today.
That was insane. Well done, everybody. Good job. We're going to go around the room. We're going to do some shout outs and whatnot. If you haven't done so, please make sure you're following all these wonderful people. Head on over to tablestory.tv/rime, R-I-M-E, to go follow them in all of the places. Make sure you're following us here on Table Story on Twitch and Table Story on YouTube. And we're at a Table Story on Twitter. And come join the Discord. Come hang out. Tablestory.tv/Discord to hang out in the Discord. We've got lots of different channels for all the different shows that we do. And it's a very active Discord with people that are very good about policing their own spoilers and such. So come hang out. It's a great time. There's also a looking for group channel there if you're looking to get some games set up or try and find a game. Check it out. Let's go around the room. Let's do some shout outs. And let's start off with the Mortis of the Hour.
It's me, the Mortis of the Hour. Hi, everybody. I'm Mythomatic. My brain stopped working. Usually that happens around shout-outs. Follow me on twitter.com/Mythomatic. See what I'm up to when I'm up to stuff. I am the GM of Spellwind on Wednesdays. Today was a lot of fun. I was saying, like I said during break, that like I only Whack and Table Story could make a fishing event in a tabletop so amazing. It was just so good. Thank you for that. It was a lot of fun. What a great fun time I had today. I should go get a lottery ticket because all of the luck. That's nuts. But either way, follow me on the things or don't, whatever. I'll be here next week as Mortis. That's it. That's me.
Thank you so much, buddy. Aaron, why don't you
Thank
go
you.
next?
Hello, everybody. My name is Aaron Black. I got to be a great, what was it? Regal, I saw.
Regal was
Regal. Hey, I knew, so I'd asked Whack about that. I was like, because they live around the spine, and I knew that it was possible that I could have seen one, but there's no guarantee. It's not like they just come down off the mountain all the time and you see them. So I got to roll. I think I rolled a natural 20, actually, on that one.
You did.
So, yeah, so I got to see one, so I got to turn into one. So I didn't have a mask
Sick.
set, but it was still pretty
It was
fucking
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
It was so good.
And now I'm gonna get everybody killed, so I'm super happy. I'm a writer.
Frost giant.
No, it's an orc. It's an orc. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We don't know.
You know what? Orcs could be druids. So
That would be cool.
I wrote a book. It's called Firewall Down, and you can find it on Amazon. You can find me over on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes. And other than that, Yeah, I had a blast. It's fucking amazing episode. Super cool.
Thank you so much, buddy. Technique?
I am Technique, Frank, aka Technique, Tech, whatever. Yeah, play Terrio here on Fridays, and hopefully on Wax new show coming up. Yay! Hey, somebody told me on Twitter, if you speak it in existence, it happens. Hasn't worked with the money yet, but it's getting there. It's so much fun today. Took my mind off a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. Not so negative. It's just a lot of things happening at once. You can come to my channel and find me streaming Unhealthy Hours of New World. Yay! And some other things at night. Hopefully tomorrow. The bestie and I will be doing Far Cry. And if not, I'll do it by myself. Yay! No, I'm just kidding.
I'll do my playthrough without you then. Fine.
That's how our relationship is. No, I'm not. No, I'm just joking. It's gonna be great. She should come through with that. And November next month is the birthday month, and I think I'm gonna treat myself to maybe some wild RP with the crew.
Hell yeah!
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah!
Insanity.
Only if Whack joins. So in
Hell yeah!
too wild for him. Okay, well, whatever.
Tried.
But other than that, you can find me on Twitter at Technique TV because some person took it and only post once every 3 months. And you can find me on Twitter. Find me on here on Technique, and on TikTok is Technique TV. If you want to laugh your ass off, because for some reason I'm funny in clips, but not live. I don't know. Check it out. That's it.
No,
Don't
he's
put yourself
funny.
down
He's
like that,
funny
man.
live as well. Go check him out.
He's
guys.
just modest.
He's very
Yes.
quick, very quick-witted. Yep.
I always laugh at my clips after it happens. I never laugh during the thing happens because I'm just that weird guy. But anyway,
That's okay. You're focused.
I love being here. Thank you so much for being my family outside of family, because this really saved me mentally on a lot of things. So I appreciate it. Everybody here and Whack and the whole crew. Mwah. Love you guys.
Happy to do it, buddy. Thank you. Jessica.
Hi. Catch. I never had a clue that catching fish could be so fun. That was a total blast. Every episode, I'm like, what's gonna happen tonight? And it's always so much fun. And I'm always just blown away by how it feels like we're there. And that's due to Whack and all of these amazing, amazing humans that I'm so lucky to be on the show with. And I'm apparently losing my voice or something. So just stop by my stream tomorrow. I stream on Saturdays, and I do Bordercast on Borderlands channel on Thursdays, and I'm on the Wandering Inn on Mondays doing a new thing, which is really cool. And that's it. There's a cat, and there's all these cat hair in my face. So if you see me doing this a lot, bye. Okay.
It's a calico too, so pretty.
Please make sure to follow Jessica. Thank you so much, Tess. And last but not least, Phelan.
Hi, I'm Phelan. I played Velen today. You can find me here on Twitch. I do video game stuff, and you can find me on Twitter at Phelan. It's all the same tag. And that's all. That's it.
Thank you so much, Faye. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Much love to you, chat. Thank you for the love and the support. Thank you so much to my wonderful players. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Faye, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Proxy and Wish, we missed you today. And hopefully we'll have the full crew for next week as we find out what is going on with these orcs at this place that Ray seems to know.
They're friends!
We'll find out. As the adventure to the Sea of Moving Ice and the Codicil of White continues. Thank you so much, everybody. Tomorrow, we've got nothing going on, but we have Leech on Sunday. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern. That is a Vampire the Masquerade show that is GM'd by the wonderful Gaming FTL. It's so good, and it's hot. It's steamy.
It makes you thirsty.
Yeah, make sure you have plenty of water. You're gonna need it. And on Tuesday we have the finale of the story part of this year's Witchcraft and Wizardry. So make sure you check that out. Wednesday, of course, we have Spellwind with Mythmatic, and I'm on that show too. And before that, I'm doing a design stream where I'm designing an isekai TTRPG. Come check that out. see the creative process. Lots and lots of shit has been getting worked on recently, and I'm getting close to doing a sort of friend playtest. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.